Okay, welcome back for our next D&D Mystara level up variant campaign on Monday night. We're up to session number 157 or Phase 3, Season 3, Episode 13. It is the second day of the third month of the year 1012, and at our table today we have Father Pat with Grant.
Old soldier. Enough said. When you suggest you do things, you do things.
So it might also help if you describe what sort of character you are for the new player.
Okay. Probably think the Master Chief out of Halo.
Right. Without quite so nice armour.
We're working on that. Lister first, nice armour second.
And a wooden leg.
And wooden leg, yes.
I was going to say one leg.
One leg, yeah.
And constantly wanting a ballista.
Yes. Because military commanders need proper artillery.
Exactly.
Right.
You can't fire for effect if you haven't got a artillery.
Next up, playing Lonnie is Akesoli.
Hello, hello. I am playing Kupo Lonnie Aokai. She goes by Lonnie, because it's way easier to say. She is a human Makai fighter. Is holder of many titles. So, Lonnie the Undying, Lonnie the Great, Lonnie the Bane of Fire Giants, Lonnie...
The shithouse cook.
Lonnie, who is a weapons master, literally, by changing anything into a weapon, even accidentally, as I almost killed people while I was cooking.
And don't let it sing either.
And at this point, so very water-oriented, little bit aligned with Thanatos in a way. Little bit. Because, yeah, she very literally cannot die. Well, eventually will. But has basically stolen all of her lives from all alternative timelines. So anytime she dies, she sacrifices one of her lives elsewhere and takes on all of those memories from that life. So...
Right. She won't die for a long, long time. She's going to die a lot of times getting there.
Yeah, so slowly turning into a little bit of a Time Lord situation, Loki's Time Lord thing.
So we just call you the Dolphin, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so there's that. So, yeah, that's Lonnie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Which then brings us to Lowell, played by Paul.
Who is the not very tall elf. He's a bit short for an elf. Warlock, party healer, artillery piece, diplomat, pretty boy, and present one of the major leaders of the elves of Alfheim.
And the same
By
character
default.
he played last time you were in it.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Cool.
There's been some updates about him since then.
A few. For a start, I no longer have black hair, it's white.
Right.
And my eyes are paler. Mostly because of elemental affiliation has changed.
Also, did you name who you are in history?
Not that yet. It's not public.
Not that. Okay.
Sorry. In addition, and here is a thing that will come up within the party, I have some titles which some people aren't to know about and other people aren't to know about other ones. Because I'm a member of two factions and they don't like each other.
Okay. We'll come back to Martin after we introduce everyone else.
Yes.
Online today we have Drachmami, played by Jeremy.
Good evening all. Yes. I'm Drachmami, the Atruaghin tribesman who, as I say, Martin's original character, knew him as a local warman of the tribe, from the Gear tribe, who was sent out by the tribe to look after a couple of younglings that had been sent out with it earlier. Unfortunately, that mission did not quite go to plan, and the younglings didn't survive. But also, well, Peter, who was known at the time, got lost for some years in the caverns of Atruaghin's lost palace. But having returned from that, he was sent out into the world because he was too old to live in the tribes anymore, and only returned after having been blessed by Atruaghin himself to take on the role of clan shaman and then subsequently clan chief of chiefs, which also included incorporating combine all the clans into a cohesive force that would then be let loose on the world at some point, including the newly discovered dragon clans, which incorporates all the dragonborn, and of which he became again blessed, although he definitely thought it was a curse initially until he got used to it, by both Atruaghin and the Great One, the God of Dragons, to become, at the time, the monstrous half-dragon form, but he has since developed his natural Atruaghin shape-shifting abilities, and so is now effectively a were-dragon. So,
Right.
And as I say, just recently the prophecy has been fulfilled, and the Atruaghin have been let loose on the world, mostly now against the Mystara, but we'll see what happens after that.
Like more a jackalware instead of a lycanthrope, because he is not cursed and he can't pass it on.
Right.
Not through bite.
Yeah.
So that's the main difference between a jackalware and a lycanthrope.
Right.
You do know Calcrix, who will get to introduce when she has a chance between making stuff. But we also have online Seeker played by Rihanna.
Okay. So I play Sega, the Season Fae elf, rogue, who runs with a serpent based around his face. The new character probably won't know this, so but the rest of the party knows that she has her fingers in a lot of things and is a very good source of information. She joined the party when they were trying to steal the Sunstone from Alphasia, and lost her summer form when she flipped off and laughed at Ixion, who was trying to force her to use it to create a new sun in the world. Since then, she has been adventuring with the party, trying to learn as much as she can, manipulate a couple of things maybe. She is the spy to Llewellyn's diplomat.
Yes.
And is learning everybody's secrets slowly, keeping the ones she likes to keep.
No.
I don't think there's anything else we need to add for her. Oh, and was accidentally lost her best friend with benefits, his ability to use one arm,
Yeah.
which is not fun for a crossbower.
The master disarmed him with his forces.
So sad.
Yes. He got shot in the shoulder. We're working on it. I'll get him back up and running.
Okay, joining last week they have a dragonborn cleric who says he's a cleric of a god called the Historian, running around with a symbol of a book with an hourglass and a blue dragon on it. Thank you very much. And Ariadna, would you like to introduce? Okay.
So you're not a barbarian, you're a cleric.
And then we'll go to Martin, who's playing
So
Rakesh.
I'm familiar with Ariadne's.
Yes, but she also gets a chance to introduce herself online.
Oh, okay.
But you can introduce your character while she's busy.
So I'm a Rakesh Jariat, the silver dragonborn. I'm a sailor, and so what I noticed was the path of the water. I could change that to ice because of the cold, where the Silver Dragonborn, Cold and Thunder.
Well, they're actually lightning and thunder as their main thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all good. So white in the setting is associated with air and lightning and thunder. Blue is associated with cold and force. Red with fire and radiant. Green with acid and poison. And black with necrotic and psychic.
So, what would... So, if there was a northerly, where would be... If there was a trading route that used that, would it...
Someone who spent time in the north?
Yes.
You would most likely be a metallic blue sort of colour.
Okay. Cool.
Would you prefer that?
That's fine.
Okay.
Silvery blue.
Yeah.
Good colour.
Or blue silver. Bluish silver. Your
I was going
choice.
to say,
Well, I'm neutral good, so I don't want to be...
Think of yourself more as neutral because good is your actions, not your alignment.
Okay.
Because basically you cannot detect good and you cannot detect evil unless you're an outsider.
Okay.
Because outsiders cannot change, but you have choice.
All right.
So by that context, I'm not be neutral, but lawful is more my actions.
Right.
Probably.
If you're doing lawful actions all the time, then you're lawful.
Well, follow the rules usually.
Then
Yes.
that's lawful, not neutral.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm a level 13 barbarian, is that right?
Mhm.
And I'm from the path of the storm god. C subsection. And so that meant so when the pirates smashed my poor crew, and we were pretty tight, they all got smashed, and I probably might have done relentless rage, and then once I'd done that I would have swum away. So I had water breathing, and
So you didn't join the pirate crew?
no,
The Dread Pirate?
no. No.
Do you have a hatred of halflings?
Well, I've got in my personal characteristics. Yes. Well,
A lot of
Hide it
think
well.
Of, a lot of people think of halflings as pirates
right.
because they are the worst pirates in the setting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not worse because they're bad at it.
They're worst because they're the ones that have the least reports against them.
Right.
Yes.
So yeah, there's a black. So I've got as a trinket a black pirate flag adorned with the dragon's skull and crossbones. So do that with what you will. And I think that's about it.
So sorry, just to get, because we're sort of mixing between level up and D&D. Does that mean you're effectively a berserker in this?
Yes.
Well,
Berserker and Barbarian are the same class when
Yeah,
you go between
okay.
the versions.
Yes.
right.
So for level up, he's a
Berserker,
yes.
right?
The
okay.
other difference is Paladin
Yeah.
and Herald are the same class.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just they wanted to avoid conflict.
And Adept.
Can I ask which
are the
archetype
other
then,
ones
just out of
that-
curiosity?
What was that?
Which archetype? We haven't sorted that out.
Half
Storm
of the
Herald.
Storm Herald.
Storm Herald, he said. Based on 5e.
Yeah.
So
So
he's,
it's a
he's
5e.
basically built his using 5e for the moment, and it will slowly be converted.
In the same way that
Yeah.
mine effectively did.
He's
Yeah,
a
okay,
lightning powered barbarian.
right, okay.
He's a berserker.
I don't
just
have
berserker.
the level up stuff.
It's all online. Private,
It's
5A.
easier for Martin to do this, so it made it easier for him.
Okay, that's fine. No worries. I was just trying to get my head around. That's all.
I was gonna say.
The downside to
It doesn't
him
matter
playing
to
it
me.
that way is he gets less variance and
Mhm.
options. But he's happy with how he's doing it, so we're keeping it as simple as possible,
Fair.
unless he wants to step it up himself.
That's when I remember Father Pat has sailing in his background as well.
Okay.
So,
To
be
give
right at
you
home.
a bit of a background for this night, from way back when it originally started, they were a group of people exploring the Atruaghin clans.
Mm-hmm.
Few things went wrong. There was a time jump. They got to meet some of the dragons at one of the hidden water temples. And they ended up working for Redrian to try to investigate the world.
And get some of his shit bits back.
I believe they travelled through Karamikos, the Five Shires, made it to Galantry, went to Alphatia, got into trouble there twice, and went back in time, travelled to another world, stole their magic.
It was wearing out anyway. So.
They found out what a world, if Thanatos wins, is like.
Yeah.
It's basically no one has magic.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone dies.
Yep.
But they don't die young.
Mm.
But they all worship the one true God,
Yep.
as he refers to himself there.
Right.
To the point where Orcus is the good guy.
Yeah.
And I see.
And after playing him Wednesday's night and knowing how bad Orcus is,
Mm.
imagine
We
if
don't
they
say his name.
Imagine if they perceive him as the good guy.
Yeah.
No, Martin says he's going to try and make us say his name.
That is correct.
What?
Mm.
Yes. Martin as
Yes.
as the DM.
Yes.
And
That's more
so,
information than I've ever got about this party, so that was nice learning.
well, I gave them options to tell, but I thought I'd do it in a dot point so you had some sort of understanding about how it's changed over time since you were there at the start. After a lot of those shenanigans with the war breaking out, they were very much trying to keep the Atruaghin from joining the fight until the Master had crossed the lake. They almost ran out of time. So the whole reason everyone got invited to the battlefield was if Drazzle delayed by 1 day, it was too late.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he basically called out and made it happen. He has interacted gratefully with Wednesday and Monday night. He withdrew from Friday night.
Okay.
So that's why he has many items from both Monday and Wednesday and nothing from Friday.
Right.
His last words to Friday was he will not see them again.
Yeah.
So whether he succeeds or fails, he will not see them again.
And Friday doesn't know that this stuff happened, that there's a difference.
Yeah. We're not going to tell them.
I've told some
Friday.
of them. I've told some of them.
Yeah.
So, but the reason for that was because of they basically had to prove their worth to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the people who the reason for it is don't know.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah.
And so this group has tried to put together everything needed to defeat the Master. One of those was a dagger reputed to be able to kill him.
Yep.
So they managed to get the pieces, but not how to forge it. They have since learned that the only way to forge it is in hell.
Yep.
You cannot forge it anywhere else.
And one of the pieces is part of the Master's clothing.
Yeah, it's Thanatos' soul gem.
Yeah, we have
Right.
to nick it from the Master or persuade someone else to do it, which is more likely.
And the gem is part of the Hollow World crown.
I'll make it.
Oh,
Which we don't tell Dimitri.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is news they didn't learn until then.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep a few things up my sleeve for introductions.
Yes. When the bad guy you're facing is 3 times your level, you get someone else to do the hard bits.
So the characters have been tasked by Drazzle to return the Fallen City, which is the city that the Master drops the World Tree on and sent to hell.
Okay.
It's also part of the Pat's home city.
And it's where his family
Which is also this book.
Yeah.
So we're currently on the mission to save your family. And you're sitting.
Yeah, we're off to save Akesoli.
We're getting them back.
Yeah.
You will have a family back.
Okay. I thought I was an orphan.
Family can be friends and not related.
Yeah.
So it's whoever your character cares about that didn't make it out of the city is what you call family.
Yeah.
Right,
It
okay.
won't necessarily be blood family, won't necessarily be close blood family, but it's there.
And I'm sure they won't be changed with any.
Gabriel's kind of in the game. She's not here.
I would be absolutely shocked, and if it looks like they've not been changed, it's a
Blame the
lie.
cats.
Maybe plastic oil.
Yeah.
Put that in the bin.
Hello, Puss.
Just trying to get the.
Get to Calbricks.
Yeah, because the cats have knocked her down.
Oh. Oh no, poor Calbricks.
There we go.
So, this is the new Calbricks. She's gone to the dark side.
Uh-huh.
You got a new one?
It's called Marketplace. $2 instead of 180 from America.
This one has a lot more black on it.
Yes, so there's 3 toothless children.
Yep.
This is the product of one of the toothless children, part
Yep.
light
Yep.
fury. This one's more dark fury, a little bit light fury. This is the actual Calbricks, but who knows how her new bestest friend is going to appear. Or whether or not this might be an alternate view of Calbricks.
Could be.
Currently, she is the white dragon with the jazz wings, wearing the kung fu bandana, because that's how we take on the master. It's with kung fu fighting, and she did so with storm kick. It was.
I was going to say, she's really turning into the Karate Kid.
Very appropriate. Calbricks appears as a white dragon shape, but has silver over most of her body, with a streak of black and blue going down the middle of her head and tipping her horns and tail and wings. And if you look underneath all of the capes, hats, rings, crowns, tiaras, and all the other things that she's got on her, the graffiti from the Elk clan all over her scales with various stories with her party members, you might catch a green scale underneath there, and it might actually be a real green scale rather than a one that Eep might have painted. Speaking of Eep, she has a dark fae companion that looks like a Sarracenia plant, which is the ones with the kind of, they're not tulips, lily, I think, lily sort of look. So she's in greys and blacks, unless of course she's mad or happy. She speaks in colours.
Yeah.
So we don't know if red is a bad colour or a good colour yet,
I think
but
it's just excitement.
we're taking notes. We're definitely taking notes.
Yes.
Yep.
I could probably actually talk to her for a while and find out
Possibly,
because of my communication abilities.
maybe.
Well, the bag can talk to her.
Pardon?
Sorry?
And,
The bag can
and the
talk
bag
to
can talk to her.
Yes. So
I can speak.
The bag
Draconic.
is disturbing.
it's not about speaking draconic. Eep is.
Eve doesn't use words.
Eep does not speak in words. Eep
And
literally
it's all- and
speaks in how are you feeling today?
Yeah.
Blue, blue, green, blue, red, yellow, blue, blue, green, blue,
Yeah.
and yellow, yellow,
And
black,
then,
black,
and
black,
then
black,
shades.
black.
It's a fey flower.
I think it's much more complicated than that. It was
Well, it's different
blue
shades.
to cyan.
Yes.
Different shades of them.
And you got to have some cerulean in there too, because they always mention it on the crime TVs when they want to pick a different colour.
And three of the blacks are different because it's long infrared, short infrared, and ultraviolet.
Exactly. As long as you're a party member, Eep will not eat you. You don't want to be eaten by Eep.
Well, technically, it's friend of Calbricks.
Yes. Technically, it's friend of Calbricks.
wrote them a letter.
I'm a bit worried about the Friday party.
For dragons. And
Hey, Morgan's always your friend.
I know. I do look out for my new bestie. Paul and Kesley, do you guys want a hot chocolate at all?
please.
Sure, thank you.
Please.
I presume you don't want a hot drink. You usually don't.
No.
Cool. And I presume
Coffee?
Yeah. Yeah. Coffee. We have coffee.
Coffee's nice.
No, got the machine working again. I was adjusting its
Long black.
thingy. Yeah, long black for you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, the last bit of where we're up to, you had
Yes.
when you had been tasked with getting the town back, is if you do manage to get the town back in roughly 2 years' time, that's how long you've got to get it done by. You will basically undermine the Master's power.
Yeah.
Because they took on the Master's forces when Drazzle summoned the Master, they managed to give themselves roughly 2 years to do it in.
Yeah.
If they had have done badly, they may have already have lost.
Yep.
Or,
Because
you've
they
got
could-
2 months. Merry Christmas.
They could technically have gone into negative,
Yeah.
and the Master could have already have made it and won because he got to travel backwards in time.
Yeah. At that point, we just start a new game, so yeah.
Level 1 characters, everybody.
Woohoo!
level 1 characters in a different setting.
Everybody roll.
Or level 1 characters in one that's already ruled by the bad guys. We've done that before. Let's
Well,
not do
in
that
this
again.
group, it would just mean
Sounds fun.
that Llewellyn would not be worried about the forest elves at all.
'Cause they're all
Level 1 character can friendship.
as it
So no magic.
dies, as it dies, so we have to sort of escape before we're level 5. Yeah.
So, Morrigan's story.
Yeah.
And they do have a setting they call Thunder Rift, which is basically that, as part of Mystara,
Yeah.
where the idea is you've got to get out before level 5.
Ouch.
Don't hate that. It's kind of cool.
Hmm.
They don't know that until they're level 4.
Oh.
See, that's fun. I like that.
Ow. Yeah. Hi, it's going to take us 3 levels to do what we need to do. You have 1. Oh.
Suggest you start
But
now.
I suggest you
right now, we're in the Tyranny Embassy in the
Yep.
bathhouse, which we've discovered is being run by
Some bad people.
representative by people associated with Val, Bane, and Luke.
Yep.
Yep.
Who Bane is the undead that destroy. Val is the intelligent undead, so more like ghouls and stuff. The undead that destroy are just random mindless. And then we have Luke, who is my biggest concern, who have mutant undead and wares that don't have the same weaknesses that we would expect an undead to have.
So put that in better context. It's Merkel represented as Luke,
Yeah.
because you've got what they use in the Forgotten Realms, which is more common to most people, which is Bane, Baal, and Merkel.
Yeah.
And in this setting, they are known as Alphax, Orcus, and Luke.
Yeah.
I was very deliberately not saying most of their proper names. You haven't told me I can't say Luke, but I will try not to.
I know.
Could I call it Luke with a double OP?
You would basically miss the name that it originally was by.
Yeah.
Miracle is the Forgotten Realms name, not the Mystara name.
Yeah.
And you also use the Forgotten Realms name for the other two, but you use the Mystara name for the third one.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yes. It's the.
So I can call the ones I'm not going to get punished for Bane, Baal, and Merkel?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
The dead 3 from Baldur's Gate 3. If you've played.
But to keep them separate from
Yeah, I
the
know.
realms, you should call them Mystara Merkel. Misty Merkel. Misty
I like
Merkel.
Misty Merkel. Misty? Can I just call them Misty?
Call him Misty. Yeah.
Well, that applies to all 3 of them.
Yes.
You could call them the dead 3. It works either way.
I bet they love nicknames.
We found a masseuse that Lani was very fond of, and Lani is now glittery.
Yeah.
Who
He did his job very well. He can't help it that his employers suck.
So we only got halfway through.
No, we got all the way through.
That's
Now he
decent.
got all the way through, Lani. We stopped as Calcrix was about to get glittered and a room of annoyance.
Yeah.
Which we're gonna-
And the rest of us were moving through the secret door that wasn't so secret.
So the
Yeah.
masseuse is a cleric of Loki.
Yes. With the perception abilities of a small rock.
Or he does see but doesn't care.
Or he either he doesn't care or he's lying, and being a cleric of Loki, he basically has to.
Well, it'd be hard to tell if he is lying or not.
Well,
Okay, he's
clerics
probably
usually go
both. He
on.
doesn't care and he's lying. Because
Well,
he came out contradictory
Well,
by where his customer had gone.
Yeah, but I'd say it's both because it's a cleric. Clerics are good at wisdom, it's their job.
Leave me
And wisdom
alone.
and perception
Right,
comes off wisdom. So even if he's not trained, he'd be better at it than a lot of people. So
But we don't mind either way because he didn't stop us from getting through the door.
that's true.
So he may be a charisma cleric.
That's true. Although you'd want clerics to be at least a bit wise. Even if
Loki doesn't care.
no, even if you're clerics having a job being a cleric, you'd want them to have some wisdom. Although Loki is going to have divine spellcasting con men, so yeah.
You get it now.
Yeah, I feel like charisma's better on that one.
Yeah,
Which was why he was described as he was.
yeah.
And so last session they got into the bathhouse and met this guy at the end of the session, following a set of stairs down into a new area where it was wet.
Yeah.
Apologies, Eep was just eating some interlopers who were not recognised as friends.
Okay,
So
so
that's normal.
I will say that Father Pat got introduced to our new friend
Rack.
Rakash.
Yeah.
Making sure I get the name
What's
right.
your preferred version of that?
And you happen to show up late, haven't been told where the others went.
Just Rakash.
I showed
remember
up.
Calcrix
That's fine.
was
I just don't want to
You
be
were there last session.
No,
No.
fair enough.
Yeah.
The Yarjaret is the surname, so
Okay.
that doesn't
So
matter.
Rakash is fine.
Yeah.
Remember that Calcrix was slightly behind everybody else because she was being made sparkly. So she was also going to wait for Father Pat and bring.
But I hadn't actually finished what I was saying.
Sorry.
It's okay, you're jumping ahead.
I didn't mean to. I just was.
She's very excited about being sparkly.
Father Pat distinctly is not going to be sparkly.
I may be waiting for the Runes of Annoyance to show up on Wednesday just to watch Dimitri.
They are basically runes that can't be translated, but always seem to be something on the edge of your understanding. The more you look at it, the closer you think you're getting, but you never get anywhere.
So specifically designed to piss me off.
Well, it's designed to piss everyone off,
How often?
especially with those who must understand. And every spell you cast will just say, if you wait a little bit longer, you'll understand.
So Luol.
Just 5 more minutes.
Sake is all good because while she's obsessed with knowledge, she knows that these are designed to not really make sense.
Yes, but that's
Children's okay because she doesn't really care.
yeah.
And Morrigan's okay because weird things happen.
Yeah, Chloe, once he knows what they're for, will go, yeah, cool. But until then, he's going to get really annoyed by them, which is the point.
Lonnie would be like, who reads?
Okay, so introducing Father Pat back with Rakesh. You basically being told he was helping you to recover your city.
Right.
Okay.
Because, hey, Dragonborn have joined the conflict. And you've been assigned to the group because, well, you're considered one of the Dragonborn leader types, even though you've never really led.
Right. And I'm 13. Or 12.
A 2-year-old is considered an adult in their society.
Right, yeah.
You're definitely not there to go and check to make certain the same chief and chief doesn't get mislaid.
From the age of 6
Okay.
months, you have the capabilities of an adult.
Yes. On the other hand,
You're not a
13
hatchling.
13 levels of class, that takes a bit of time.
Yes. So basically, most of the Dragonborn are literally lethal at birth
Yeah.
Okay.
and can speak fully. You have the full draconic language in your mind the moment you wake up,
Okay.
which is what the dragons get.
Yeah.
They do not have to learn draconic; they know draconic. So,
For the same reason, Fey-blooded people have Sylvan.
some things just are because of what you are.
Yeah.
Whereas elves get a big chunk of what they have because they have 100 years of childhood.
Yes. I've got Fey-blood as well. Yeah.
And so the two of you will have met up with Calcrix in the bathhouse, having waited for you to arrive. And
You just want to point out the Calcrix and missed a bit. There's a bit that's supposed to be glittery over here, and he hasn't done it.
No, the monsieur was very good at what he did. He wasn't going to miss bits.
I was going to say, he's very thorough. Marty can attest to that.
Yes.
And basically, you are also being told that the group has been assigned a cleric, who's also a dragonborn, sky blue in color,
Okay.
and is a cleric of the historian.
His name is Therion.
I don't know.
No, that is his name.
Okay.
And it would be the same patron you have, right?
Yeah.
Known as a water.
Cool.
Basically, don't piss off the historian, or who knows what will happen.
Otherwise, you get a mean comment about you in his books.
Or you get a rest from time.
Erasure time.
Yeah.
So don't you talk to the historian.
I'm straight the historian.
If you do, talk about
Or
the
you
present
get,
Yes.
and only in the present.
or you get stuck with a book that tells you what you can say.
Oh yeah, there's that. Yeah, we came
Yeah.
across that.
That's happened.
That has happened. There was a leader of a clan of elves that he could only say what was written in the book because he was cursed
Right.
Yep.
to only read what came out of the book.
Yes.
If it wasn't in the book, he couldn't say it.
So in the other game, I have an elf, and they say whatever I do, and it's very frustrating.
I can imagine.
He's stalkers.
Yeah.
Occasionally,
He has
it is,
groupies and stalkers.
occasionally, yes, a leader ponders thoughtfully. It's like, I'm pondering. He makes a statement in wonder.
You're a narrator. How lovely.
So he's asked that they stay behind more often than not.
It's funny.
And they also all wear football jerseys.
As he contemplates the future.
He stuns them with his eloquence. Huh?
That just makes me think like George of the Jungle with the narrator talking to the guys in the jungle.
Very much like that.
I love that.
That could be a lot of fun. It could be very frustrating too.
You'd be frustrated
Yes,
to play for sure.
it would be.
Yeah.
They've been limited to scrying on him for now.
Yeah.
But there are big
From
volumes written about
the
his
Feywild.
conditions.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay, so I'll have Calcrix have her introductions to you guys as the others are entering the water below. So when she's finished with that, you'll find out what she's been up to. So the others who are currently down in the water. It feels as if the water down here is not particularly fresh, not particularly clean, as it has a lot of soot and grime in it.
Right.
And scum floating on the surface.
Doesn't feel like it's part of a sewer system, but hey, the city has gone through hell recently, as it hasn't had sunlight for more than 4 months.
Fun.
It could also be leading us the right direction because
Yes.
who knows what comes out of a portal to hell.
Well, eventually it's going to be us. But yeah.
Yes, hopefully. And then the city.
Has the
Yes.
city gone through hell, or is it heading towards it? Like,
It's been pushed into it.
And basically,
I am well trained.
the water comes up about 2 feet from the floor. So those of you who are about medium height, it's about knee height. Anyone who's small, well, that sucks.
Yeah.
And anyone who's large is like what water?
so like, my
Yes.
toes.
I like a kettle.
How deep? How actually deep is the water?
2 feet.
2 feet. Yeah.
Humans about.
Yeah.
Wading.
Yeah.
So I'm 7 feet tall and 300 pounds.
And I'm 7 feet tall and about 200 pounds.
I'm
I'm
5
7 feet tall and a little less than 200 pounds.
Yes.
Ready for collection?
Yep, I'll be right there.
Yes. I'm thin. She's slender. There is a distinction.
And Calcrix is a little bit taller, but she doesn't talk in pounds.
Yeah.
Right.
No, she talks in tons
Okay.
because
No,
she.
You also don't mention weight or dragon.
No, well, there's that too. But I think she thinks of herself in terms of her full size, which is like
Yes.
large.
Mm.
So
She-
I weigh 3/4 of a ton.
Anyway, can I roll a perception check to see if I hear any noises or smell anything or
You can.
notice anything?
I don't know how you go with that because I've been fiddling with how many grams I put in my basket. So,
Okay.
is it bitter, sour, okay, perfect?
little bit bitter, but it's good.
A little bit bitter,
Yeah.
good. No, that's good.
It's sharp. It's probably sharp rather than bitter.
Yep, that's okay.
Yeah.
It just means that my 23 grams is actually about right.
Yeah.
And the bitter taste doesn't linger, it's
No.
just brief.
Yeah. That's why I said sharp is probably better than.
Which means if you leave it for a little bit, it
Yeah.
will go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when it lingers, it's not going to go away.
Hmm.
So that if it settles for about a minute to 2 minutes,
Yeah.
you won't have any bitter taste at all.
Yeah.
And
The
to
interesting
Thank
thing
you,
with
Brady.
coffee.
I was going to say, to those of you who don't drink coffee, don't worry, it's a coffee thing.
Okay, so you do smell a sort of a waft of death.
Okay.
Sort of reminds Seika of the battlefield. As considering you've been in the battlefield quite a few times.
Yeah.
And it doesn't smell of bodies, it just smells of death. There is a difference, and you do know that. Doesn't smell of undead, doesn't smell of bodies,
Just dead.
just death. Not
Yeah.
dead, death.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which considering one of you is connected to Thanatos,
Yeah.
you've had that smell a few times.
How can I?
Hey,
You know how Thanatos wants to get rid of like everything? Why can't he also be like a god of like cleaning and deodorizing?
There are a few.
Like, why doesn't Thanos have like odor eliminating?
Because he
Spray.
just kill in nasal passages.
yeah.
But I want to kill the scent lingering, not into
If
individual scent.
Not
Not the scent. I want to kill the scent.
Well,
It's
the
gone.
thing is, actually,
It's still better than the vivid memory Hildren has of the goblin in the train.
Which is set into a memory she can never forget.
That's bad. That's what happens when you get a double critical success.
Love that.
yeah.
And the only thing that was mentioned was the smell of the goblins.
Do I hear anything or feel a change in wind or wind coming from one direction or...
No, you don't hear any band down here, and
No Harry Styles?
no Harry Styles either, and there is no movement whatsoever down here. The water isn't even rippling with your movement.
So no clear water.
Wait, it's not moving with our
So
movement?
it's not moving without movement?
Nope.
That's interesting.
It's not water.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh,
She would point that out to the others and go, this is odd, does anyone know anything?
Can I do maybe like a history
Sure.
check?
Yeah, I will do history. It's one of my things. We'll just see.
Oh, there's definitely undead.
Oh yeah.
Come on, you horrible thing. Pick it up.
I can't
17?
really go on the idea of possibly
Only checking on the.
life effect.
I will go with religion for you, but you can do Arcana because each will give you a different response. You choose which one you're doing.
I got 17 history.
Historically, you'd probably say that there are rumours of such liquid in the Master's territories.
Right. I'll do a history.
In what context?
Where everything he's conquered basically decays.
Yes.
He has no need for life in his domains.
And if it does exist, he will use it as a tool on people. 32.
32. Historically,
I got a ridiculous roll.
there have been reports of liquids like this found in the Kingdom of Sin, which is far to the... Well, it's technically on the western border of Daraka.
Yeah.
And that's where the Master invaded from. And wherever it's been found, everyone in the village has died.
Is investigation going to do anything for me?
You can, yes. Investigation is interacting with it.
Yeah. Don't lick it.
I wasn't trying to lick it. That's why I've got a web foot. A pig leg. I can't always replace with another bit of wood to get
Except
here.
at the moment you're up with Cow Creek.
Oh, I'm not there,
Catfish
okay.
for,
I mean, I can't investigate, can I?
No.
Sorry,
Not yet.
I'll bring you into the fold in just a sec. I'm just doing.
Well, it meant that she actually gets a chance to
Yeah.
introduce everyone together, as she had waited behind to do so. Okay, so Jeremy, what skill and what did you get?
I got. I went with religion and got a whole 18 with my 14 plus D4.
Yeah, you sure it's got something to do with religion?
Yep.
Would Kinesis work for this?
At this stage where you've had your
Yep, I did
okay.
my perception.
and giving everyone else a chance to do something.
I think that's
Yep,
all
no,
four
that's
of
fine.
us that are there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's all four of us. So we basically know bad water,
Mm-hmm.
probably don't drink.
Not water.
Anytime this has appeared.
Bad not water.
Yeah. Anytime this has appeared anywhere, everyone local has died.
Bad times.
Yes.
Go find the drain. Got it. Cool.
Or what's making it?
That.
Yeah, someone look for the plug.
Yes. The plug. Or
Well, I've got water breathing, so I
Don't
can
breathe
swim
that.
down there.
Don't breathe. Don't do that. Would be bad.
But
Okay.
how big is this room or passage that we're in? Like how far
Okay,
is
so as you're looking about, you also
The swimming is good.
Well,
does anyone have a
Once
light
someone
source?
questions my courage, I never back down, no matter
Right.
how
Yeah, no,
dangerous
no,
the
let it go.
situation.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Sorry, what were you asking, Martin?
I had asked, did anyone have a light source?
I have my.
No, it's not. You came down here. Did anyone have a light
Oh.
source when you came down here? Because not everyone needs
Yeah.
to see in the dark.
That's true.
I was gonna say most
I-
of us have dark vision. I don't know if anyone would have, because I got.
I wouldn't have thought about it because I have dark vision.
If it's the smell of this stuff, I'm going to want to have a look at it to get things like colour. So I will have made a light.
Okay.
This has just doomed us all, and they need to do new characters.
And you're using a specific light? The light cantrip? Or
Yeah, light cantrip.
'cause some people use dancing lights and sometimes they
No, no.
Yeah,
Hey,
dancing lights.
Lights are tall. That'll work fine down here.
I'll
What
wait
are
for
you?
Jeremy
So
to-
what are you?
He's a warlock.
I'm a spellcaster.
Celestial Warlock.
I'm a perfectly nice warlock.
Never trust a wizard.
I'm not a wizard. Even though Blantyre thinks I am.
The dragon's.
Okay,
They're all devils in disguise. Even the friendly ones.
Let's
It's a
protest you
superstition.
guys.
No, that's fine. You can do that as long as you like, as long as you don't try to take my head off. I give you leave if I try and take your head off.
As you create your light,
Yeah.
everything is bathed in a purplish light.
That turns purple.
Yeah, okay, what does that mean?
Looking at your light, it's putting off a purple light.
I know. What would make it be purple?
You have never encountered that before.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, how is the well reaction to this?
I will drop that,
Mm-hmm.
go outside, find some bits and pieces, and make a natural flame, and bring that in.
Okay, so as you go upstairs to where the others are, we'll find out when Calcox makes it back to the table.
Yep.
So you notice Llewell wanders off upstairs after looking a bit perplexed,
Lonnie,
without saying anything.
not trusting anything. This is death and all that stuff. Lonnie might go ahead and light up her radiant sword. Sunlight. Just to see if that particular light does something different.
Yes, the warm of your lightsaber.
Okay, you pull out your radiant blade. It doesn't activate.
Doesn't activate. Okay, so
Oh.
yep, this is pretty much bad times. Love that. I will look to Dracula. Hello, Mister. I know a lot of clericy things.
Draken.
This is a bad time. Should we go up and hang out with the others and make up a big plan, or do you think we should wait here for everyone else?
Well, I said, you've not actually heard what size area we're in.
Okay, so glancing around, you see it's about 15 foot by about 45 feet, with you coming in the short side. So ahead of you is a passageway coming out the other side of the room, 15 feet away.
Do you also have the stairs going up that, like in the movies, I think this liquid on the floor. We came downstairs or down the front passage to get to it.
You came downstairs, and
Yeah.
the passageway leads out of the room, but wherever it goes out of the room seems to be obscured.
But it appears to be at the same level as the floor of the room. Is that right? So the liquid, whatever it is, continues into that passage.
It does.
Yeah.
The walls themselves don't have anything really marked.
Nothing you can understand.
Well,
And what are the walls?
I don't understand a lot, so.
Naturally worked or constructed or?
Hard to see, as your vision doesn't actually tell you clearly what it is,
What about
because it
feel?
sort of shimmers.
What about feeling of the wall?
Feels rather slimy.
Ew. Okay.
Try something.
Go for it.
After seeing the sunblade not light up and Llewell's light being purple, can I cast minor ethermancy?
You can try if you'd like to.
I would like to call out to the spirits to impart a brief bit of knowledge about our immediate area, knowing that this is probably going to go very bad, but wanting to check to see if dark magic is empowered.
Okay, so you cast your spell. Give me a will save.
Come on. Remember, it's your.
Okay, you find yourself before a trio of strange figures.
Yep.
One of them being demonic.
Yep.
One of them being animalistic,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them resembling a werewolf.
Yep.
All the fun.
And they seem to be looking down on you. You don't seem to be able to see anything else.
Hi?
Looking down on you as if you happen to be stretched out on an altar, looking up at them.
Hi, this is not how this spell usually goes.
They just seem to be looking at you. Seem to be waiting expectantly.
Can I help you?
You have a feeling that you may be volunteering for a quest.
Maybe not help you. How do I get back?
You feel you might be volunteering for a quest.
Okay. She's still
I feel
speaking.
like Martin's using the wrong adjectives here. You have been volunteered for a quest.
The answer to all your questions is
The old
thank you for volunteering.
The old defensive thing, you know, when they ask for a volunteer to take one step forward, the last bastard to take a step back gets the job.
It's just voluntold, so.
She just stops speaking and looks around to try and see any details of clothing, symbols. She goes into her, well, I'm not going to get anything verbally, I'm going to watch.
Everywhere you look, your vision perspective does not change. You feel yourself turning around, looking up, looking down, but you're always looking at these three figures looking down on you. Even when trying to look at your feet.
They're looking down at you from full level.
You're obviously upside down.
So what do I notice on them? Other than one being animalistic, one being werewolf-like, and one being demonic.
Basically that their bodies are exactly that. So it looks like you're looking at a winged demon, at a goat man, and a werewolf. I'm sure what could go wrong with that.
Goat man is in a pan satyr type.
Yep.
As in
Not that I'm there, I'm just trying to get it straight.
No, that is correct what a goat man is.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything on? Are they wearing clothes?
Nope.
Do they have
Completely
weapons?
naked.
Like,
No need for weapons.
so no details. Just
Oh,
a
you're,
winged demon.
you're,
What color is the winged demon?
you're getting lots of details, just it won't fit into a PG.
This is supposed to be
ish
PG,
game.
right?
Chicken of the goat
Fabrics
man.
is only 13.
I'm thinking green man type details.
I'm even younger than that, 12.
I think we're close enough in age to say that we both don't need details when there's no clothing involved.
There's lots of squick involved with this one.
Great
Okay.
pulling out one of these wooden daggers and you'll scrape the wall a bit to see if you can get past this line.
Can Seika try and drop the spell?
You can.
Nothing happens?
You realise there is no spell active. Apparently you chose to summon God.
I mean, I guess I did ask for the spirits to tell me. Technically, the spell is for the spirits to tell me something.
Not the trifecta.
Did you have a volunteer request?
Yes, did you ask them to tell you something useful?
Just something.
Exactly.
The spell says a brief bit of knowledge about my immediate area.
Well, you've got a brief bit of knowledge.
You have the exact brief bit of knowledge about your immediate area without actually being able to say something or get any response at all.
Mm-hmm.
And the knowledge
that
you have
there?
about the area is you feel like you've been volunteered for something.
Is that they're definitely here?
So there's no spell to drop. I can't move. I can't see anything other than these things. And if I talk, I'm likely to be made to do, I'm likely to be bound to do a quest.
If you haven't already.
Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
you were already volunteered. I said he was using the wrong tense.
Context.
No.
It's not currently happening, about to happen. It has happened.
Well, they're not telling me anything, so I'm just going to sit and wait. Somebody's going to give up.
Probably not them.
I was gonna say they have a little bit more time than you.
Okay, so
She has time. She can do insight later.
Ariadna, do you feel up to?
Yep. I'm now just fidgeting with the couch to.
They're about to kick the cat off the seat because it's
Yeah.
very comfortable.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay, so you're in the bathhouse as Father Pat walks in with a silver dragonborn, not your paladin.
So what is Father Pat's strength capacity to take a flying but newly sparkly dragon, giving him a hug because he's been gone for 3 seconds and she misses him? Is it a Constitution roll or a Strength roll? Athletics?
Well, I think it's brace the peg leg for starters. I think let's just take a brace roll, shall we? Which is a combination of constitution and strength.
Yeah.
As it turns out, he's going to escape after and she slides straight off you because she's still slick with the oil.
So I think that's me.
That
But she
said,
jumps on Father Pat because of the
I-
fact that she hasn't seen him for a little bit.
Yeah, so it's a running. It's, you know how they have those romance movies where they run towards each other and
Go
they hug?
past.
Calcrix does that whenever anyone's out of the room for a significant period of time.
I was gonna say, if we want to put a Disney spin on it, it's pretty much how Anna and Elsa always greet each other, even though, like, after the first movie, they definitely still talk, but they just act like they never see each other.
I'd like to say that I understand that reference, but
Yeah.
I
Well, all I can say is I was out walking the dogs the other day and we're down at Riccio for playing and I had 2 Labradors, total weight, 75 kilos,
okay.
a St. Bernard, total weight 50 kilos, and an American Staffy, total weight about 30 kilos, running flat out at me.
Yeah.
I know exactly what was going to happen.
Yes, you do know exactly what's going
As
to
we
happen.
say,
and
brakes,
it's
brakes are good.
happening right now. I believe Calcrix had to go to medium size though to fit in here, so you won't be completely flattened because I believe medium's like the size of a big wolf.
But the thing is,
That size of a person,
who's a
sort of
physicist
thing.
here about energy not being able to change its forms? So it's still the same potential energy regardless of its size.
About maybe like the size of a quarter horse.
So the question is Martin going to make you roll to see if you stay standing, or are you just going to accept that you're going to end up on the floor?
Probably except the way up the floor.
Most likely, yes.
Well, yeah.
Anyway,
I will have a roll just to see how much I end up on the floor.
Do it.
13. So I end up on the floor.
you end up on the floor, but you don't end up floored.
No, great.
So
the dragon
I'm-
licking me in the face.
I'm new.
She doesn't lick, she just hugs. Eve will offer you a biscuit though.
I'll take a biscuit.
Cookie. We still want to make sure that you're not on the dark side.
Yes.
And the other dragon board.
Hi.
Calcrix is just like, I've just noticed someone else is in the room. She's still sitting on Father Pat. And she's like, I'm Calcrix.
Bye.
And then
You might know me as the white dragon with the jazz wings. A lot of people hear about me that way.
That's right.
and
I have
then
no idea.
LOL bursts into the room.
Well, if you've gone into any town, you'll have seen a coffee shop type
so much.
thing. And her emblem is emblazoned everywhere. She's actually semi-famous.
Well, from Calfrey's perspective, you've appeared, so you've burst into the room.
Yeah.
I didn't introduce myself
The
first.
dog licks it's just licks their face. Go with
Who are you?
It's one of the Disney movies.
She appears to have ignored Llewell bursting into the room.
No,
Because there is someone new.
there's a there's a literal shiny dragonborn in front of me. I'm allowed to be
She's not
ADHD distracted.
There is shiny.
Yeah, but don't be
Yeah.
distracted sitting on me. Get on me first.
Don't worry, Llewell's time will come.
Yeah, don't get distracted while you're sitting on me. Hop off me first before you get too distracted.
So I gather Father Pat is shoving Calcrix off him so he can breathe.
Get off me, you great lump.
And Calcrix Calcrix is almost
You're not
not
the first.
noticing. She'll just
No,
slide
no.
off and then just stay sitting next to Father Pat.
Maybe not.
And Eek will actually help Father Pat up.
You sure
Even
Eve
though
just,
she's tiny.
Eve just doesn't walk all over Father Pat and just look down at him and he realises Eve is heavier than Calcrix.
Big, heavy, sharp weapon.
We're going to go with Eek's going to help him up.
Well, a sword and a shield, and I'm pretty good.
Okay.
So yes, she's like, who are you? Shiny, pretty dragonborn man.
That's it. I'm a sailor.
Calcrix will look at your legs and go, not a pirate, I'm guessing.
No.
Ah.
I hate pirates. And I have a trinket, which is my source of vengeance.
Your source of vengeance? This sounds like a really long story.
It is, but it's whatever.
Cliff notes.
All of my captain and crew were killed by pirates.
No!
So,
That sounds devastating. Have a
yes.
Take the cookie.
Yes, the cookie's good. Thank you.
The cookies, by the way, come from Eep, who is my companion here. Eep is a fey creature. Don't ever ask Eep any questions. Ever. Because if you ask Eep any questions ever, you will be obligated to give her something. And
Right.
no one wants to be obligated to give Eep anything but hugs. The cookies you can accept from her, absolutely obligation free, with the slight fine print of it protects you from being corrupted by Exantiotl unwillingly.
And the statement is not to ask questions of Eve, is not to accept anything from her.
Oh, sorry, to accept anything
Yes.
from me. Thank you for the correction.
Yes. Because what
Except for the cookies. The cookies are fine. Everything
Yeah.
else, no.
yes. Because what he wants in return is likely to be someone you like.
At this point, I will look to Father Grant and I will say, is
Father Pat.
anti-pirate Dragonborn joining us?
Yes, apparently.
Does anti-pirate Dragonborn have a name that I can call him other than Dragon anti-pirate?
Rakash.
Rakash. Eve,
Anti-Rakash.
Anti-pirate Dragonborn sounds much better though.
Eve, this is Rakash. Rakash is Calcrix's newest friend.
Yeah.
Not food. Friend.
I'm
He's
7
privately
feet
saying,
tall.
Yeah.
Man, you always make
seen it.
friends.
Eep is tiny.
I've seen Eep eat a demon.
Right.
Yeah. Eep will take a demon from their home plane to this plane because the crunchiness of the bones is better.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Calcrix now spots Lure. Lure's now on ground. Gets hugged.
Hello, Carver.
We have a new shiny friend.
I've noticed.
You!
His name is Rakesh.
Hey, I need to get a couple of materials. I'll be back in a bit. Go outside and find a piece of stick.
Oh, okay. Because Calcrix has lots of that stuff
They
already
do
in her
have
bags.
torches
On the
in the
walls.
room and on the walls.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll
Because
get one of
it's a
them.
bathhouse thing, basically.
But-
Oh, well, now fair.
24/7.
You also have my bright, shining, sparkly essence. I've been sparkled up by Massage Guy.
Yes, but you still need light for that.
I'm
You,
now
you do see
opalescence.
light reflecting
Yes.
all over Calcrix.
I don't think I can stealth
I want
for
something
a
that
little while.
I need
It's
something
my
that generates light.
I'm not sparkling.
Please tell me you have the room.
I will get one of the torches and go back downstairs.
After all the work that I had done. I'm
Okay,
the one
so
that's
as you
sparkling.
start walking down the stairs, the flame gets smaller and smaller until it goes out.
Well, that's information.
Calcrix bounces past you. Is she still shiny?
Not anymore.
Not once the light goes out.
Ah.
'Cause you're
Calcrix
not generating
has
light, you're reflecting
an
it.
anti-darkness light spell, I'm
No.
pretty sure.
This is death aspect stuff.
This is probably where
Maybe.
Lonnie seeing Calcrix, and as the light was probably dimming on the way in and then no longer shiny, it was like, Calcrix, our shininess can't shine here. It's so sad.
Challenge accepted.
Hello, new
Have
friend.
I disappeared or just gone still?
They'll be noticing in a second.
I was gonna say, it is dark, so it would be very easy for Seika to either go still or completely disappear. And we
I do have a tendency to do that.
Yeah, frequently and often.
Yeah, Seika disappears in and out of shadows,
if
so
it's-
we're used to not seeing you sometimes.
If she's in darkness, I think she can be invisible even to dark vision.
Yeah.
Okay, so I assume we're now downstairs. We've all gone downstairs.
You've all gone
We have
downstairs.
now.
Would survival tell me anything about this?
Sure, give me a roll.
Okay.
Green. That might not. I don't know. So I'll check this one with you. Lightning aura. Is that going to work? Or is that cast it, find out? I have another one.
Combat spell, I think,
A
isn't
simpler one, but
Well, lightning aura may be a bit electrifying
26.
to your friends if it's actual water.
26.
oh right. So
So-
the water would cause a problem, even though it gives them resistance to lightning damage.
It gives you resistance to lightning damage, and however you cast it.
Yeah. So 10-foot radius, protecting you and your allies from harm. Each non-hostile creature within the field, including me, has. So as long as they're within 10 feet of me, they've got resistance to it. But I presume that the lightning itself is going to cause the electric shocks. That's going to cause them damage, so I can't use it because of the water.
Potentially those who aren't within 10 feet of you.
Okay,
If-
I'll look for the other one.
Okay, so I was trying to answer Grant as well, so what did you ask?
So it was survival, because
Did you roll?
I rolled a 26.
You rolled a 26. Okay, so the liquid here is definitely not natural.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't act like liquid.
Right.
It looks like liquid, but it doesn't move like liquid.
Right.
And I think Rhiannon had a question.
And can you see dark vision?
Yes, I can.
So everyone here has dark vision. So
No.
you, as a dragonborn,
You would naturally have it.
No.
Well, I think that's the 5e problem. Put down with dark vision.
Okay.
Yeah. I
But I
think they
have
reacted to
ability.
everything has dark vision except humans that you got in 3rd edition.
Yeah. Lonnie
Because
just got.
4th edition did that first.
Lonnie
Goliaths
leveled
don't
up
have
and
dark
got
vision.
gifted
Okay,
dark
so-
vision.
Goliaths don't have dark vision in 5e.
No, very few. Well, they don't do 4E either.
Now that the rest of you have wandered down, you sort of notice that Seika is sort of just standing there shaking.
Ah.
Like
Well-
bad shaking?
Well, you've never seen her shake.
Okay.
Seika, are you
You can
okay?
see Drachnamar is busily scraping the wall, looking frustrated because no matter how much he scrapes, he can't seem to find the wall.
I'm gonna
Okay,
call.
no, well, that was the part of the thing. He's then going to be seeing whether or not he's climbable.
I'm gonna
Has the climb
call.
speed.
That's what I mean. You can't find the wall. You keep. There's nothing solid to grip onto.
I'm gonna call over Dracula to distract him away from what he's doing because he
So-
is a healer.
Fairy
Be like-
fire will light up the party,
Yes.
but it won't provide a light source for them to see with.
Even though it sheds a dim light.
It's a.
You've got to cast it on something.
It is
I can
dim.
cast it on everybody.
Yeah.
So what it will do is it'll outline all of us, and we'll be able to see where each other is.
We will look neon.
Yes, basically.
Unless we pass our saving throw.
There's a dex saving throw if you want to resist it. Yes.
And the disadvantage is if you're attacked while it's active, they get advantage against you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So not that one.
Because that's its purpose, is to light someone up.
I have more.
Mm-hmm.
There's more.
So, based on the fact that there seems to be no end to the slam, like there's no wall as such, does it then look like the fact that potentially the floor and the wall are the same?
Yes.
It seems to be the wall seems to be just move. Anything you scrape off to try to touch seems to just fall onto the floor and sink into it.
Lonnie is going to interrupt Dracula on what he's doing to call him over to take a look at Seika. Because Seika is shaking, and I'm not a healer, and I know Luel just got here, but I know that you're good at this.
Is that
stuff
cleric
mostly.
here? Is that cleric here with us as well? Other cleric?
As a
You
cleric.
do see a dragonborn you haven't seen before, also down here, sort of writing in a book.
Yes. I did address Seiko. I did ask her if she's.
I don't write in books.
Presuming
No.
It's
Okay, I will have a look at it.
Therion.
Book? What's that?
See what I can see. I would use the
Intelligence
light spell.
8.
I would use the light spell and deal with the fact that it's presently purple.
Okay, so you get a purple light coming into the beam, and you can see what appears to be a spider web of luminescence radiating out from Seika's eyes, moving all over her body, getting stronger and stronger.
That sounds pretty bad.
Okay. Do I recognise that at all? It's particularly
Religion roll.
Yes.
Right. I was about to say look at it with magic as well, but
Is this where I give her a clap across the back of the shoulder and say, snap out of the soldier?
not quite yet.
Not quite yet. Tell me when it's time to do that.
No, I feel like that's something Bob has to do, and I would like to point out that I didn't say this is going to go bad.
Sorry, I missed what Father Pat said because everyone was talking at the same time.
We're waiting for him to solve the religion roll, and then Father Pat might be slapping her on the shoulder saying, snap out of the soldier. We'll wait for the religion roll first.
If I see your hand move, I'm going to try and stop you.
Yeah, I know. I said we're waiting.
Please don't.
Yes.
Right.
Mental note, make
religion, you
sure the
said.
little sticky uppy thing is facing you before you roll. Otherwise it's impossible to tell what you rolled.
25.
25. Okay.
17.
It feels like an undeath curse.
An undeath curse. I will say it out loud.
Well, that means remove curse is probably the instinctual thing.
Yes.
But I got.
Do you have that to hand?
Oh yes, I do.
Excellent. I do as well, but
You're welcome to do it if you'd like to do it.
Is yours ritual only?
No. It's
Then-
actually one I've got in mind.
You could actually cast it.
Yes. I didn't want to spend 10 minutes doing this. This is progressing. That's one of the reasons I removed curse in my mind.
That's why I asked.
Yes.
I'm going to say, Captain was happy to try and dispel magic first.
If it's
Yeah.
a curse, and Luel has told us it's a curse, Calgary
It's
will
a-
be able to let anyone know who wants to try to spell magic. It won't work. We've tried this before. Remove curse is the only one that
No.
works.
A number of curses actually require both.
That's
Yeah,
true.
some do, and there are other ones where it's two people have to cast remove curse within a round of each other, or one person does it twice. Merry Christmas. There are lots of fun things to do with it. Anyway, remove curse
And does Draknamar do the dispel magic at the same time?
just on.
Okay, when he got called over or
Yep.
called attention to by Liney and looked and
Makes sense.
he'd be attempting, we'll just try spell magic because obviously something's caught her.
And give me the spell check.
Oh, natural 20,
Oh, nice.
which would then make it
Lots.
Big number.
not that huge because it's not that big a cleric. What are we?
No fair.
Spell slot make a difference DC 10 plus the spell level. Oh, ability check, right. So it's a wisdom check, which would then make it 26.
26. Okay, so. Well, in this case, it would be 26 upgraded because
Upgraded, sorry, yes.
a
Yeah.
20 is still also good on skills.
Yeah.
So, casting it on there, Seika is, spending. She doesn't know how long staring at these people who don't seem to be saying anything, no matter what she says or does.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly you find yourself staring into Luel's eyes.
At least he's handsome.
There is that.
But it's not as shiny as Keltridge.
No one's as shiny as Calgary.
But to your eyes, it looks like he's a zombie. Zombie Luel.
Well,
Okay, what happened while I was gone? You okay?
We're okay. You stopped moving and you had webs coming out of your eyes.
Still has them.
And you
What
still
do you mean you're okay? You look like a zombie.
The only light down here is purple light. I'm not surprised.
Is this where Cacrix goes, did you two do it right, and casts Remove Curse? Because she doesn't know it needs to, or
No, it seems
Well,
she's
I
conscious.
don't know. Did Laurel actually get his remove curse off?
He did, yes.
Yeah, we cast it at the
He
same
did,
time.
yeah. Okay, I was hoping he cast at the same
Well,
time.
I specified I was casting Remove Curse, and then someone suggested you do the Dispel
Dispel
magic
magic.
at the same time.
Because
So we did.
He
Oh.
said he was doing Dispel Magic, and you
Yeah.
said you were doing Remove Curse, so I
Yeah.
asked if he was doing it at the same time.
I look around. Does everybody else look undead?
Yes, everyone else looks like they're zombies, and you're watching parts of their face fall off.
So, why is there a new dragonborn zombie?
Oh,
That's
see,
not Therian. That's Therian.
No.
Why are you all rotting?
okay.
You all seem to be talking fine.
I just
You're not
said,
attacking me.
I just said the web effect that was on you that we're trying to deal with is still there. That's affecting your perceptions. We can't see
Oh.
zombiness. You can. There's something going on to do with the effect on you.
Do I look cool?
And next thing you know,
I
there's
mean,
this
that's clean zombie.
glowing purple spray shooting out of Seika's eyes, hitting Luell in the face.
Ah!
Ah!
Is that a
That's
game effect, or
That's not normal.
it's just not normal?
Well, you've never seen it before.
Is there any
No.
way I can use a shield to interpose it between them, or are they that close that I'm going to smash the
Well, he was
doors?
doing the whole touch spell.
I was,
Right,
yes.
okay, so,
I'm-
they're gazing deeply into each other's eyes.
well, not quite, but it's this way.
Okay, so no shield going between the two of you.
Not
And
without
it's only
hurting
there
somebody.
for a brief moment, so it's
Yeah.
like, spray, you get your shield, and it stopped.
Yeah. Yes, I didn't have time to dodge.
I've
And that was your
I've got
remove curse.
so I've got
I
Shield Master.
You said you were casting.
And I
I
can-
was
No, that
going
won't work
to.
either.
I said, does that mean
It was instant.
Calcrix goes, did you,
You
guys
can't
do this
move the shield
properly
that
and
fast.
cast Remove Curse again? And I was waiting for people to finish debating
I thought
everything
you.
that had
Put it
happened.
this way, I
I
didn't
thought
even get a
you
reflex.
said it
back.
in Calcrix cast
So-
remove curse again
There's
Sorry.
nothing on you
as
casting
as
as
an
well.
active, not that you wanted to do that.
Well, I did ask it as a question because I didn't know exactly what had happened.
Neither did anyone else.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to find. Calcrix is trying to find out
If-
what happened.
If you want, we can undo what has happened.
Well, I wasn't aware I did it in the first
Well,
place.
were you waiting to find out what happened before
Yes.
casting?
Okay.
That's that.
And I've already said this is still affecting you, so you could
So-
quite happily go. You need another remove curse
Yeah,
and
d-
do it. It would be valid.
Just let
Yeah.
let ADHD non-visualized brain catch up, because
Yeah.
that's where you've caught me again, and this happens often where I'll ask a question, you're like, you've done that. Is it at a point now that because you've done it, we just consider it cast because it's easier for you?
I said we can just go backwards and not do it.
No, I know that
Yeah.
frustrates you though.
Yes, but I've already said that multiple times. It's frustrating to keep repeating the same thing.
Okay, alright.
I'm just wanting an answer,
Okay, alright. So
not to keep explaining the same thing.
okay. Well, fortunately, I take a long time to understand things.
Yeah.
You can replace me at the Replace Your Wife store during business hours. I
There's
don't
a
know
woman
where the
factory in
Replace Your
Tasmania.
Wife store is.
Ariadna, do what you were thinking about. Just cast it anyway, because
Yeah,
Calcrix
cast it.
would.
Calcrix is actually going to do a...
Because
Either-
Lowell had said it appears to be still affecting you after you
Yeah.
asked, should I cast it again?
Yeah. So
I am actually going to do either a religious or a memory check to tell me what to do, because if
He-
Remove Curse and Dispel Magic didn't work at the same time,
Also stating he had previously said some spells require remove curse to be cast in
Just twice.
consecutive rounds.
Yeah.
If you wait, then it's not consecutive
I
rounds.
see.
Yeah.
Okay.
so
Do you
There-
wish
there are
to
good
do you
reasons
wish
for
to
you
do
to do
your
it now.
check first?
No.
'Cause that
I
will
have
break
a
it.
feeling you're telling me I need to do it straight away.
I'm just trying
Yeah.
to ask what you want to do. I'm not trying to tell you
Yeah.
anything.
What would Calcrix do? She is slightly ADHD, but she's experienced enough to hear to go, hang on,
If Luo
I've
said
made
that.
mistakes before.
Yeah.
I need to think this through and not make a mistake again,
Spell
which
first.
might be a mistake in itself.
Yeah.
A
Spell,
learning experience for her.
yes.
But yeah, she would check in her brain and go, is it a case of just cast remove curse again, or is this something more serious, and do I need to consider a different action?
I would suspect.
I don't know what role that would be.
I suspect that's option B. I think you would probably.
By the sound of it, Calvicky's spending time thinking about what's the right option. So either way, there's not really right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how long it takes to think in these rounds, but
Well, if it's more than 6 seconds, then yes, that's basically
I
what
think-
a round is.
I
think
guess
you-
for her it's always intuitive. So I don't know
Okay.
if that would, she would just be like,
So what she's actually doing is spending this round making an Arcana check.
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds like
To work out the right
it's
thing to
about
do.
right.
Yeah, make it I can't.
Yeah,
It would be a religion check.
I just
Or religion.
we
Whatever.
weren't doing initiative, so my brain wasn't in a round
Yeah.
Mindset.
thing.
Yeah.
Religion check.
But
Roll
it's-
D20.
I don't know where I
you're-
put down my dice. I'm going to give the little cat
Yeah.
more dice to play with.
Yeah. You're doing a relevant skill check.
Okay, so 18 plus, I think it's like 11. Let's see, Arcana. D20 plus, I did plus, so that's plus 11. So 29 plus the. Nope, just 29.
Okay, so you either believe she is still cursed or may possibly be diseased.
Paracrix will say, what if it's a disease?
Then you need a cure disease spell.
Yeah, that's something I can check for.
Restoration.
Yeah, which I can do and have memorized.
I have restoration and greater restoration as well, but if
Yeah.
you've got it handy, you're welcome
I
to
have them in mind.
give it another try, because that leaves me with one up my sleeve.
Yeah.
While this is happening, can I do an insight check?
It's sounding very magical.
She can be trying to think of what as well.
This is. I'm sure you'll see.
What we do. So yes.
No.
It may not be may not be something you appreciate or like, but it's something that needs to happen this way. You can't beat it out of them.
This is probably where you'll see Lottie and be like, yeah, this is what we got these guys here for. They do the magic stuff. I just hit stuff.
Tell me when to hit. Tell me what to hit. When to hit it.
I asked Father Pat what's the most convenient place to hit. Do it.
It's definitely a day for a lot more coffee than what I've had.
Fair.
I got 24 for my insight.
Okay, it seems everyone around you is diseased with some sort of undead rotting thing.
But,
You don't
so
know what they're saying.
what I'm thinking
It
about
must
is
be
that
the
my
fault of the big
character's
dragon
smart
bird.
enough to know she just had a bad experience. She's come back. They all say that they're not undead. She trusts them to an extent. Could she figure out what might be happening to her?
And even
Yeah.
even as you look at your own hands, it seems to have its flesh falling off.
I did say you were still being affected by what was affecting you before. So there's still
Yeah,
there's something
so
going on from
She's
our point of
very,
view, there's something going on with you.
So, from
she's
a,
very,
Yeah.
she's a very analytical thinker.
Yeah.
So taking the evidence, she's figured out that maybe she shouldn't be trusting her eyes.
Yeah. Right. Can I make a medicine check as a medical professional, as well as a magical person, to work out exactly what's needed here? Yes, it's probably restoration, but if something more is needed, I need to know that.
Well, give me a
I want to share something as a player, but I can't.
I was gonna say you have to wait.
Saker is
No, as a player, we've had something similar, but I shouldn't because it's player knowledge, not character knowledge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Carapace is also concerned that Saker is saying that we all look undead.
Yes. That's
So-
why she's still being affected by whatever it is.
When the GM
So-
determines
Perception.
there's time,
Yeah.
I'll
So she would, well, after thinking, she would probably say, well, you guys look undead and rotting. I look undead and rotting. Something's up.
But there's also the question of
hold on,
whether or
and
not
you
when the
don't
light
look,
went from your eyes to her to
yeah,
Oh, guys, did he look like get infected?
No, because that never happened because we
No,
were,
that didn't happen.
Yeah, timing ended up different.
Oh, okay.
The big thing is, Seikar, is you don't look undead and rotting to us, and we don't look undead and rotting to each other. So there's something messing with your perception.
That actually tastes like cheesecake.
I would believe that, considering what I've just experienced. I'm not magic. Do we know what we can do?
Yeah, I'm working that out right now. Looking
Thank
at it
you.
closely, I've got the light. I've got a 25 on the medicine check.
Calgary is also going to look at Draknor and go, "You're the cleric. Have you got experience with this stuff?"
She's accepted that the rest of them are there, but she doesn't know this Dragonborn, so she's watching it carefully.
Yep.
Worried her perception is currently stuffed up.
I'm silver.
Yeah.
It's also
Yeah.
pitch
You
black.
look like you're rotting.
Yeah.
Well,
Shut up.
there is that.
Yeah.
And
Little tiny.
your
ball.
rival meant that all the rest of the party looked rotting too.
Yes. So
Yes.
it might be
I
your
don't
fault.
know you. At the moment, like, she's not concerned. She's just watching to make sure you don't do anything bad, or there's no indication that you're just an hallucination of her mind.
Well, I'll back off.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is Rakesh. We just met him upstairs.
Sorry.
Yes. No,
Okay.
You were starting to talk.
I was
I'd
going to
yes.
say, take a big beat from Eep. Eep hasn't eaten the new Dragonborn, so he's friendly to the party. And
So
you
he
know,
does exist.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
So-
Okay.
He does exist, and he's been security vetted.
So amusingly, the only non-rotting thing you see in the room is Eep.
Yeah.
Who's already like that.
Trust
anyway.
And Eep seems to be becoming more solid in your vision and
Oh dear.
having lots of definition and shape and
Definitely time for that restoration spell. I've
So
been lining
looking
up to.
at Eep,
Yeah.
does Calbrix notice this?
No. Eep just looks the
No,
same.
it's Seika's perception. Now.
And you
result-
seem to be not able to take your eyes off Eep.
Okay. Result of the medicine check.
Does look like either some sort of disease.
So the restoration is the next.
You
first step.
think the other spells were quite effective?
Yeah.
So
Would a
just-
restoration be the best bet at this point? Is the question.
You believe so from what you know at
Okay.
this stage.
Does it need to be a normal restoration or a greater?
Well, greater will take longer.
As a normal
And I-
cast? No. It's just using more slots.
That's right. It's
It's
just
a
more
high
slots.
slot.
Yes.
Yeah.
More slots.
Yeah. It's just using
Can
four
Lowell
skull
talks to
cast
Dracula. Doesn't he?
Sorry, we had people
No,
talking
I-
over each other. Could you speak, Rhiannon?
Lowell talks to Dimitri.
occasionally.
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, quite a while ago, Dimitri and the Wednesday night party encountered people suffering from the plague of the Ashen King.
Right.
To cure the plague of the Ashen King, they had to cast Restoration and Remove Curse at the same time.
Okay. I will mention this as a conversation I had with Draknor at one point. We'll time this. Remove curse on your part, greater restoration on my part,
Not greater, just restoration.
or just restoration. Or the other way around, it doesn't matter, we've both got both spells. And we just both cast now. And we'll see how that
Do I have
goes.
to roll for?
No.
There's no
cool.
roll for those, they just go.
At which point you do see the spray come out of her eyes at that point.
At that point I get a face full of purple light.
So this time it
Yes.
spreads.
Yes. So, like, is that an impact or just light?
It is liquid.
Ooh. Okay. Can I dodge that with a reflex save?
Well, you don't feel it,
Oh.
and people see it shoot out the other side of his head.
Ooh.
Blah.
They what?
So it's as if the liquid was a ghost went through his head kind
Yes.
of thing. I hate
Considering she was going from
the description of Seika's perception, she was going insubstantial or possibly going into darkness. That was probably expelling that.
Yeah.
It just happened to go through my head doing it, which is a bit ick. Yeah.
This is where you see
Okay.
dark mind.
Yes.
Is everyone normal?
And you also notice that it's the only thing that seems to cause a ripple in the water.
Weird.
Oh.
Was it the same color as the water?
Not until it touched the water.
Gross. Okay.
That affected the water, but I didn't feel a thing. Is Seika still got webbing on her face or coming out of her eyes?
It's slowly fading.
It's fading. Seika, what do you see now?
And Llewell has this glow in his face and the back of his head.
And the back. Oh, that's ick.
Prestidigitation?
I'm not.
I don't know which prestidigitation work on that.
No, it wouldn't, because that's on mundane dirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
A spiritologist perspective.
Yeah, that's what we want right now.
What's Dracdino seeing amongst this world in this situation? If appropriate, he'll activate his aura.
Okay, as try as you might, the aura doesn't activate.
The environment here won't let that happen.
It doesn't allow.
We
any
have to
other
get
magic.
upstairs.
Your patron has no power here.
Yeah, we have to get upstairs.
It's only entropic magic that has power.
Yeah,
Does that mean
that's why my light's purple.
if I call on Mistress Nyx, we might have more luck?
Does anyone want to ask me what happened?
Yes.
I did just ask you that. What do you see?
Or what do I see?
Well, you see everyone around you looking perplexed.
But do we still look like zombies?
Calcrix is
Not
like,
so much.
what happened?
Okay, you look normal now, that's good.
Well, we're
Hi Rikesh, Seika, I'll get to know you later. So, I cast, I don't cast spells much.
Yeah.
But I've cast this one before, and it's never done that. I cast a spell that usually, connects me to the spirits and allows me to learn something about the area. I did it thinking maybe I'd see if my dark magic is being empowered.
Do you mean minor ether magic?
Cast?
Yeah.
It's not that I didn't connect with spirits, it's that I seem to connect with
The wrong spirits.
Baal, Bane, and Merkel.
Yes, this is a place of that level of darkness, and you've just identified what aspects what particular Immortals are involved. But this is a place of entropy.
I have a
And
feeling.
you just opened yourself to it.
I thought maybe it would just be slightly empowered. I didn't expect to encounter the 3.
Yeah. You just went, just have a look at things. Oh, look, now I'm a sponge.
Yeah. I looked around and all I could see was them, even though I could feel myself moving. When I talked to them, I got the impression that if they answered any of my questions, I was going to be bound to something.
Almost definitely.
And when that was happening, there was no spell active, so I couldn't get myself out.
And Calcrix was going to ask something.
I have a feeling, and she says this to the whole group, that this is very similar to Rapan of that, where I've been going for a different mission for Redrin and Drazzle. I have a feeling that any spells that we cast here have the potential to backfire, so we've got to be very careful about what we choose to use.
Yes. If we do want to cast anything other than what we can do down here, then we can definitely go upstairs.
And if Baal, which one's the representation of the Big O?
That would be...
It's not Baal or Loop.
Bane?
It would be...
Bane?
Bane.
Baal.
Oh, Baal. If Baal, if the Baal representation is similar to the big O, we also have to be very careful about our wishes and our desires.
Yes.
Because they can be used to lure us into traps.
Yes.
So be very aware. I feel like before we go too much further, maybe if you guys are okay, I might cast telepathic mind so that we're all aware of what's going on with each other, where we are, and if something weird happens, we're aware something weird is happening to somebody.
Would
Yes.
this be something where we would want to go upstairs,
Yes,
depending
yes.
on your...
Yes.
Actually, that is a very good thought.
Yes,
Yeah.
because we don't want
For-
that communication corrupted.
Yes.
For Alani, that's a very, very...
Astute.
I have
astute-
learned some magic things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Still haven't learned to cook.
No, I know
She knows how to cook.
No, I know
She's
how to
lethal
cook.
at it.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I know how to do all the things. It's just so happens that I know
Sometimes.
how to make them deadly, apparently, because of dice.
I wouldn't mind getting into a little bit of fight right now.
Yes, let's get upstairs.
That also means that maybe I could also cast Death Ward on our squishiest person while we're down here, and maybe do a couple of other preparation spells.
Death Ward above.
Above.
Before we
Yes.
go down here.
Yes.
Yes, but I'm announcing my intention in case I forget it by the time I get upstairs.
Yes.
As Llewellyn
Um,
steps on the stairwell going up, his light changes to white.
It's almost immediately out of
Yeah.
the
It's
water.
only actually on the floor or in
The water
Yeah.
itself.
It's the water.
the. Is it?
It's the
if
water.
it's actually the water.
Wait,
And the
got-
light doesn't enter the room.
Oh. So it's actually blocked at the doorway.
Yeah, and almost like we've been through murky black water like this before. That was pure
Yeah.
entropy, and so it's similar in that vein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After Jack Nimmo wasn't able to access his spirit secret craft aura, before moving, he's also trying to see if he can access Earth or nature.
See what's it.
Okay, neither of those seem to activate down here.
Yep, happy with that.
You don't spend any points either.
Okay. So it was something that when Seika was doing her story and saying the fact that she tried to talk to the spirits, I said guidance, something simple. Jack Nimmo mentioned the spirits don't have access here. So,
Well, the room spirits have access.
Yeah.
The spirits I talk to are the entropy spirits.
I think all of these gods are entropy, so...
Yeah,
It's
that's
interesting that it wasn't spirits that talked with you; it was gods. Which
that.
Yeah.
I think it confirms my theory that the entropic spells are going to be empowered, but they're also going to be controlled.
yeah.
While we're walking up, you'd be describing, in PG terms, seeing the two Dragonborn, the demonic figure, which would be Baal,
Yeah.
the goat man, which would be Bane, and the werewolf, which would be
Luke.
Merkel.
Yeah.
Okay, describe it. I was gonna make the joke that no need to be a Karen to go talk to the death gods. You can go straight to the manager. Anyway, that's the thing.
Grown. Yes, and that's the thing. He's the boss, so you're the
No,
manager.
technically the boss is Hel, H-E-L.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I have a
She's
little bit of
the
experience
top of
with...
the
this is.
ranks.
I was gonna
Hell.
say this is where we would probably share with Rakesh and
Yeah.
all of is that we do know that these three do work essentially under hell in a way.
No, technically only one of those works under Hel
Yeah.
currently that you know of.
Yeah,
But
but it's
they're
interesting
they're
that
working together.
they are working together in particular.
Sorry, I already took that.
Many of them will have their own agendas and tasks. So it might be you've come across another fellowship
Yeah, fair.
I would
taking
be-
advantage.
I would
Yeah.
be incredibly unsurprised. I would in fact be shocked if it wasn't another faction of entropic gods.
As a player, I've got a vague memory that we already had evidence within this temple or like this massage parlor type stuff that all three undead gods were actually an influence already. Is that correct?
We
Or am I
knew-
thinking something else?
We knew it was being run by a cult that worshipped the dead three.
Right, that's right. Yeah, that's
And
it.
so, like,
Yeah.
that was the thing that we knew is that, like, yeah, they definitely have
That's
influence
cool.
here
That,
because they're a
as
cult.
I said, it was something I was thinking, I'm sure we already
Yeah.
knew this, but okay,
Yeah.
that was the cult side of the house, yeah.
So, kind of explaining for people catching up more than
Okay.
anything.
That didn't make me feel like I want to cast any more spells. It's not usually my expertise, and I'm going to stay clear of it again for a bit.
Not,
It was
not
a-
downstairs anyway.
It was essentially Therion who actually told us about that, I think. Yeah. Therion was the one that gave us the information that there's the cult of the dead three. They're held up at this place, and that this is the way to get to hell, to get to Akesoli.
As I said, I would expect that, considering the posing on the walls was possibly almost the same stuff as what was on the floor,
Yeah.
only the floor was the collection of it, yes, it would appear that is likely, and noting the fact that we followed people down here, that no one came back up again,
Yeah.
it's potentially the pathway we must follow down through it.
All the fun.
Okay. So what actions would you like to take before going down?
Well, once we're outside that room, check Saker again. See if there's any lingering effects.
Well, those veins still look darker than the rest, but that seems to be fading slowly.
Yep. I will tell her what I see.
Does anyone have a plain magic sword?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I might. I have some stolen weapons that haven't been identified yet,
Well,
Okay.
but
that's something we can spend a short rest and do.
There's no real reason why you have anything done.
oh no, it's not identified. It's that we haven't built them.
Oh,
Right.
There's that corridor.
Oh, okay.
And then we don't know
Right.
what, and then there's the hell
No
of
worries.
Akesoli stuff.
We'll get there.
So that's where the city is.
Because I'm not sure that I can kill anything down below, but whatever.
What is your primary weapon? Do you use one?
A non-magical sword,
Okay, what type of
What
sword?
type of sword?
long sword.
There we go.
So, you've got to make it longsword.
What?
We have spares.
Okay.
We've got a golf cart full of the bastards.
There's no way you get to the 13th level mercenary regular without having a magical weapon.
Yes.
Okay. How about a shield?
So there are multiple weapons you can take, though one of them may tempt you more. A weapon known as Priest Slayer.
Right. Well, that says wizards, but
Wizard. Priest is just wizard by another name.
A priest is for what we're likely to be facing. There's going to be evil clerics down there.
I was gonna say, is this where I definitely don't bring up the spear that I have that's like the bane of sorcerers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it
Probably definitely
can
not.
be a longsword if you'd like to have that one,
Yeah.
called Priest Slayer.
what's the stats on it?
It's a +1, but if you're fighting against heralds or clerics, it's a +2, and it will do an extra 2 dice of damage.
Ouch. And taking into account, clerics usually have armor and many more hit points than wizards. Wizards just need to be spat on to fall over. So it doesn't need to be special to be a mage slayer.
No worries.
Cat's get it falling out of there in a minute.
Given the
Sure,
differences
it's
between a cleric and a wizard, having an extra 2 dice of damage and a +1 to hit means they're basically the same.
Oh, big stretch, little kitten. Oh, let's curl up, put the tail up its face.
Just seeing if I have a magical shield currently sitting in the pile.
I mean,
I have
has a
two
pocket.
magical shields. I have a spare one if he wants one.
Yeah.
Which would work. Which one did you give him?
Well, the problem is the one I've got doesn't work with the one I'd give him is the one I have because it doesn't work with long swords.
What?
He could give you a spear to use instead of a longsword. It's still going to be useful. with
No,
a
he
shield.
was saying he's got a heavy shield.
I've got a heavy shield, which you can't use with long sword.
Yeah, because
Oh.
longsword is too heavy.
Because a longsword has a bonus if it's a medium shield.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I have a heavy
Okay.
shield and a
It's not
medium
you can't
shield.
use it, it's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
tinnitus.
It means he can get a higher armor class if
Yeah.
he's got a medium shield instead of a heavy shield.
Mm.
Yeah.
And he's trained in it,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, combination of the longsword and the medium shield.
It
There-
just
there are a
says
few-
shield.
Yeah, there are a few
That's
things like that.
5e compared to level 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Level up does make the distinction more than 5e does.
So that's why I had started off with a heavy shield and now picked up a medium shield. So my heavy shield has just been carted around in the golf
Yeah.
cart.
There's no reason he can't take the heavy shield for the moment and then
Yeah.
get himself a lighter shield later.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't know how this will work with Drazzle being gone, but we did have a unassigned +1 shield in
And that would.
his collection.
And that's a medium from memory. Vague memory.
I'm just having a look at his list of stuff. Does he have a shield still there on the site?
W109.
Well, he does, yes. You can actually have a +1 medium shield if you'd like it.
No worries.
Yeah,
Thank
there
you.
go. +1 longsword, +1 medium shield. Very nice.
So I don't need to sort out. Oh, okay, it's fine. Did we work out? Now I know I was not here for the first 2 sessions back, but the equipment that we got from the tomb, did we ever work out all that, or was that still
We
sorted
did.
out?
We
Sort
did
of
have that
done,
listed.
but it's not on the site.
There's we've got it in chat.
Right.
But looking at it, 3 of the items are. We'll keep them in a pack or in a bag,
Mm-hmm.
and use them as and when necessary, because whoever's going to be most useful where using it at the time gets to use the item. It's not necessarily going to be something anyone uses all the time. 2 of them are, one's protection against undeath things or undead things. It's going to be
So
really
who's got
solid.
that?
I don't know yet.
I've got the
Depends on-
Hellwood. I've got the Hellwood against undead.
I know.
Yeah, we did give you that
But
one.
we've also got an amulet of protection as well. And that's going to be, well, we've got 3 melee fighters now. 3 melee frontliners.
So we've got the
So-
flower band, which is the ring of protection from undead.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have a living stick,
Which is the identify thing.
Yep.
magic sack,
Which is also
which is a portable hole,
One that I think would be useful to you is the ring of free action.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Father Pat got a halberd,
Yeah, I got the Elven Homes
Yeah.
Royal Guards Hellwood. Yeah.
there was a magic mirror of life trapping,
Yeah.
and a legendary scarab of protection.
Yeah. Given how we're likely to want to use the mirror of life trapping, that actually might be worthwhile giving to Seika to carry. Because you're going to be the one sneaking up to somebody and say, "Hi, boom!" and put it in front of their face.
That's the theory.
yeah.
Just
Well,
throw it in front
it's a
of,
theory, but
just
that's-
sneak up and put it in front of their face.
yeah. While they're trying to
Don't
hit
look
somebody,
down,
Sorry, but you-
while they're trying to hit somebody else. Yeah.
They do have a Jade Tiger figurine as well. if you want a wondrous item.
Ooh.
What does the Scarborough protection do?
Stops you from being hit by magic missiles.
Yeah.
That's
Like
the main
magic
use
what?
of- magic missiles. That's the
Mhm.
main use of it.
What was the last thing, did you say?
Jade Tiger wondrous item.
Okay.
Which is a summon
One of my characters has that.
tiger jobby.
Your character actually has that one, the F66.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a Jade Tiger, trying to find it. It has some cool things.
It's a fighty thing.
So in that case, you have that one then.
So sorry to sidetrack that.
No, it's-
Yeah. To clarify things.
Do I? Is it Seika that has the Jade Tiger?
I don't know. You'd have
No, I think it's...
Not the other one.
No, Seika doesn't have the Jade Tiger.
Well, only one person can have that one.
Yeah.
Give me a second, I'll find it and then I'll tell you what it does.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that was not
Well,
on the list.
hey,
of
If it's on one of your characters, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if it's on one of your characters, he can't have it. It's basically hasn't been assigned properly yet.
Okay. Because I've got it as a charm.
In which case, you don't have the Jade Tiger.
You don't have that particular magical item.
You've
Yeah.
got it. You've got a charm that has the effects of a Jade Tiger.
Yeah.
You cannot give your
Yeah.
charm to someone, and you've just said you've got this item, so that was
Yeah.
where we got confused.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you said we got one with the hall.
No, I
No, we
said
didn't.
things that he could get if he wanted it.
Yeah. The hall is a
Oh.
different lot.
And you guys were talking about the hall. I never mentioned the hall. You guys kept talking about the hall.
Sorry.
I was trying to offer things to Martin,
Yeah.
and you kept talking over what I was saying.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, Martin.
Did you want a Jade Tiger?
No.
It's basically a summonable tiger that can work with you.
Oh, come on. You don't want a tiger that can...
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
'Cause
That
it-
sounds
it-
awesome.
It's not a wizard thing.
So basically, the tiger will hunt with you.
Okay,
That
Good.
sounds like a very barbarian thing.
that's right. Because if we can organise advantage, then that's awesome.
this is gonna be really funny as Rakesh in
Well,
character start talking
If your
about
main weapon is a longsword, you with longsword, you have mastery in it, which will give you advantage anyway.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Calvert should go around whispering to all the other group members not to mention a certain party member who is the Pirate King.
What?
Whoa, whoa, that's crazy. What?
There is a party member who has the title, the Pirate King.
What?
We're not going to talk about it though.
No.
In two of the parties,
Jeez.
Yeah.
I was
Monday and Friday.
Is this where he starts suspecting the one with the peg leg?
Almost definitely.
You have heard that there is two Pirate Kings in the battlefield.
Yes, but none of us is mentioning that one of the party members is. Calcrix is very discreetly going to other party members and just mentioning it might be worth keeping that bit of information
And one of
to
them
ourselves.
has a flying pirate ship full of halflings.
I don't know what
We'll
I
figure
said.
it out with time.
That's no way.
Yes.
It's like how we don't mention that one of us is the elven boogeyman.
Yes.
The biggest elfin boogeyman ever.
You have to lie on one arm,
No, I better give it up in
and
face.
it's the good
Of
arm.
course, it's a cat.
So what's that item? The wondrous item?
It's called the Jade Tiger Wondrous Item.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes,
So
the-
are we
the-
upstairs and able to do rituals
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
and so on?
Yeah.
Everyone was happy with the telepathic
Bond.
bond.
Yes.
Yep.
Because I can do that as a ritual.
Seika, who usually sits in the shadows and likes to gravitate towards shadows, is sort of standing near the light.
Well, you're also the centre of attention at the moment of at least two people, probably three,
Yeah.
as we're making
A
sure that
pedestal.
you're fine.
not making himself obviously visible.
And one thing that Seeker has noticed is Eep is still looking quite solid and vivid to you.
Yes.
Does Eep not
She's noting
look
this and
solid,
just
is it?
waiting.
What was it? Eep normally looks more shadowy and more like a silhouette to most people with some colour.
Okay.
The colour's sort of faded and hard to define.
Yeah.
Unless Eep
Does she
colour.
still look like a plant, or am I starting to see elements of her dark fey form?
Yes.
Well, you do recognise. You see Eep as if she's as if you're in the Fey Dark.
I have seen Eep in the Fey Dark though.
Yeah, you have, but you don't normally see Eep in the normal world as if she's in the Fey Dark.
If we're trying to figure out what's going on with me, I would mention that.
And that's usually
So I'm seeing Eep the way I would see I think I'd see her in the Fey Dark. She's looking awfully solid.
This is where I'd be looking between Seika and Eep, and then Calcrix is like doing her stuff and all that stuff, and be like, oh,
Really?
yeah.
Eep,
As you look at Eep, Eep's head sort of just turns and looks at you.
Eep,
Eyes start glowing red.
hi, we're friends. Friends. Party members, friends.
Absent-mindedly, Calcrix will pat Eep and go, friends, not food.
we're friends, Eve. It's good. Happy colors. What Calcrix? What are happy colors? Help me.
Actually, Calcrix has been studying this for quite some time, so she does have some inclination of intuition of whether Eep's happy or sad.
That I think is
Even if the
really
color is, because sometimes Eep can be green and happy,
Yeah.
and she can be green and angry. So it depends on the hue of green.
And green and hungry.
Yes. So she does. Martin has said that I can get an intuition, even if not an exact idea of good Eep, bad Eep,
No.
dangerous
Good
Eep.
Eep, hungry Eep.
Wait,
Eep is like the Hulk. She's always hungry.
I was gonna say, as Calcrix is doing things, like, Monty will interrupt Calcrix a little bit and be like, Eep looks at that, looks a little hungry, mayhaps. Would cookies be helpful in this instance to give to Seiko? Just to reassure Eep?
Eep. Calcrix will turn her full attention to Eep. And with the look at me.
Focus on me.
Okay, Eep's sort of still looking at Lonnie.
Calcrix will try again. Eep. Look at me. Eep.
One eye moves.
Eep does have the ability to have multiple perceptions.
Miss Darkfey Eep. You are looking in the wrong direction. I have asked for your attention. We are best as friends. I always give you my full attention when you want my attention, so please give me your attention.
3 more eyes appear, looking at you.
Are they all the eyes looking at me, or are some of the eyes still looking at Lani?
One eye still looking at Lonnie.
I request your full attention, Missy. She's using her mock stern voice, but it's the stern voice she uses before she uses her really stern voice.
What the other eye
So,
sort of moves halfway, looking
the teeth
between you
voice.
and Lonnie.
yes.
Calcrix moves to her really stern voice.
Yes, it's
Like, I'm actually being stern with you.
Right, so going from teacher voice to librarian voice.
Yeah, pretty much. You're not in trouble yet, but it's not far away. Mind you,
Headmistress voice.
trouble in both Eep and Calcrix's view is the same trouble children see from their parents. When I count to 3, they never know what's going to happen after 3 because they're too afraid of getting to 3.
Oh.
So
hang on a minute,
there's
that's
no
not count to
actual
3. That's not
known
one.
consequence, but it's known that we don't want to get to that consequence.
I just have visions of Eep writing out 100 times. I must listen to what Caltrix says. I must listen to what Caltrix says.
I'm telling you, it's the teacher voice.
Yeah.
Does Eve give her any attention?
Eve's giving you your attention. Her attention.
Full attention?
The
Right?
stuff's
You believe so?
just going to leave it digging down.
I've noticed that you're looking at Seika and Lani a little bit differently. Is there something going on that you're noticing I should know about?
I will give you a nature check
Okay.
Oh, why did I put my nose so far away?
because you wanted to challenge yourself.
Yes.
No, 16. Nature check. I don't know that I.
I mean, I don't mind seeing Eve way up in the Fey Dark. It's just if we're putting together information.
This is where Lonnie will give the warning. You shouldn't be seeing Eep like that. I've only done it once. And that was Eep being nice.
Good. And I'm cautious around her anyway. She does look at me with a bit of a drool every time, so...
Yes.
What did you get?
I got a 16. I rolled again using fortunate. Got a 16.
Apparently you wanted a 16.
But that gets a plus 3, I think. Yes. So, yeah, it's plus 3. So that's 19.
Okay.
I was hoping for better because I think I might need better.
You believe the colours usually represent concern.
Would giving a cookie to both of these two help in alleviating your concerns?
Eep's eyes change to a more yellowy, unknown.
Okay. I will take some cookies and hold them out to Seika and Lani and say, please consume the...
Yep.
Happily do so.
Calcrix is crossing claws that nobody can see that says, please don't disappear in a pile of ash. I really like you.
I know what happens to me if I've been influenced.
Lonnie will go ahead and eat the cookie and just kind of thank Calcrix properly, along with just kind of trying to show Eve, see Eve, friends, hoping this helps everybody feel safe and secure, because I know sometimes some of these things, when we don't know what's going on, it's a little crazy. So eat the cookie and hope I don't disappear.
Edgar is happily eating the cookie.
Which, this was just because I looked at Eve, so.
And
Yes.
because it's a requirement of both of us, we want to know what you taste.
Because it tastes like whatever our favorite flavor is, right?
Yes.
For Lonnie,
Random favorite flavor at the time.
Pineapple.
macadamia white chocolate cookie. White chocolate macadamia nut cookie.
That sounds fair.
I was going to say, now I want white chocolate macadamia cookies.
I misheard you on that one. I thought it started with Macca, as in Macca's.
That works too.
They do sell them.
And for Seika, the flavour comes across as ashen.
No.
Oh.
Lani cooked it.
That's not what they normally taste like.
Calcrix is starting to wonder if we need to do another restore or recovery
Well,
on you.
I
The
don't
the
take
first
the
one
light.
then is, did Seika spit it out again?
Oh, right. Did
No,
you-
I didn't put it out, but I'd say, because I know what these cookies are. But I would say, this doesn't taste like it would. I don't tend to enjoy the taste of ash.
Ah.
I am
So
now
you're still being
looking
affected.
towards cleric and elf. Not necessarily with either eye,
Right.
because I am not Eep, but there'll be a look towards Drachnima and then a look towards Lul. It's like,
I can just imagine.
we need to do something about this situation, I'm sure.
And you
I
can hear
can-
this frantic scribbling in the background.
I can just imagine
I-
a dragon with chameleon eyes.
Seika is trying to be calm. She wants to figure this out because that's the way her brain works. But she also knows this is probably well beyond her area of expertise.
I'm
So,
going to pat you gently on the shoulder and say, "Don't worry, we'll take care of you."
I seem to be functioning okay. I just... Yeah. Your cookies usually taste a lot better.
You might just need a little bit more restoration or remove
More cookies.
to fix up your balance, especially now that we're out of evil space.
Look, I know, like, I'm the one who figured out the dead 3 is this 3.
Yes.
So I'm not entirely useless about this sort of stuff.
Oh no.
Could I do... I can't make it a culture check, can I? And it wouldn't be investigation. Could I do a check? It's going to be one of the ones I'm not trained in. To see if I remember a story or something around these 3 and senses and curses and stuff.
They will make it religion.
If you mention what you're talking,
Of course you do.
if you mention what you're
Yes.
thinking of, we can also make checks or aid yours.
Well, Cowcrix has already looked to both you and Draknamar to say we would like
Nope,
advice.
she's too distracted.
Right.
And 8 isn't going to get me anything.
Right. Ariadne, what you say?
You're so distracted by the fact you can't actually smell anything either.
So Cowcrix has looked at Draknamar and Luel and said she's tasting ashes with the cookie. Is this...
They can't
Does
smell
she
anything.
need more restoration, remove curse? She's looking for
Or
advice.
possibly
Yeah.
she's been already selected to start the process of stepping through the portal to hell.
It would be one where maybe in order to
Explain?
get...
His sake of the key.
Do you have to be dead to get to hell?
I know that's land of the dead, not hell. That's different.
So it was
So
Therion.
Death is one way to get to hell.
yes.
Therion Dragonborn who set us this task. Cowcrix says as soon as anyone mentions you've got to be dead to get to hell, she's like swiveling her head and looking at Therion and going, "What is this about being dead?"
There are plenty of stories of people going to hell and not being dead.
Yes.
I would like a little bit more information about this quest, please.
He sort of looks up at you and points to the book.
Cowcrix will put her hands out and say, "Can I read book?"
He hands the book over.
Okay, can I read the book? Can I understand any of the writing?
You understand the writing. He seems to have written everything everyone said.
He's crying.
So,
He only knows what he has written down.
do you have any extra information since you set this quest for us?
He shakes his head.
Okay. I am going to do what I was initially going to do after I did the telepathic bond thing, which is contact other planes and ask 5 questions of Mistress Nix.
Well, yeah.
It's
Depends
what
on
Cowcrix does.
Yes.
She has gods telling her what to do, and she figures
And
in
that takes 10
return,
minutes as well, doesn't it?
It does, yes. But I do get to
Well-
ask 5 questions.
While that happens, that would be the time that probably Lonnie will spend time getting to know Rakesh, kind of recognizing fellow sailor.
pirate.
No.
I'm going to say
Fellow pirate lover.
Rakesh, Lani, and Father Pat can make an insight roll.
What?
Oh, not 20. Yay.
Yes. I'm still concentrating on Sakeris. Checking.
Yes, I was
Everyone
gonna
else
say,
is busy with other stuff.
I'd
This
expect
is you get a
Draknamar
chance to think of something
and
else.
Lul to be possibly...
Maybe not 20, but 28.
What would your insight be?
Well, I'm quite clear that vengeance will be mine.
Love that insight. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Sure.
So against the pirates
8,
Yeah.
12.
and the
So
all the other pirates.
So you're talking all about how vengeance is going to be against the pirates, and you got to kill the pirates, and you just keep going around
So
and around.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Father Pat told you at all why you're coming with us?
I don't know.
I think he was sent by Redrian.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I rolled a natural 1.
You know nothing.
I know nothing.
Well, I'm
You know
12 years
nothing.
old.
You are so caught up in
You're an
this
adult.
pirate
Your
and
age
pirate
doesn't
stuff.
I was going to say, I'm only 13, so I'm only 1 year above you.
So
But
from
I know that I'm going around fighting bad
the-
gods.
purpose of development, you've basically had 10 years as an adult.
Right.
So you probably had you're the equivalent maturity of a 30-year-old.
So you've got less excuse than Calcrix has
To be
to be
fair,
childlike.
to be fair, in real life, I'm 32. I'm pretty sure I'm not an adult.
Yeah,
so.
Okay.
I'm 50 and I never
I'm
act
not
my
an adult.
age.
Exactly. Like that's the thing. It's like,
I decided when I was young that I would grow old but not up.
see. And
Okay,
I
so
love
Father Pat, you're caught up in this, and Lani's noticed that you have no feeling in your lower legs.
Oh.
where the
What?
water was all touching.
Yeah.
Okay. So the
You touched the
water.
water, did you? You touched the water, did you?
We all did. I'll kind of as we're talking, I was like, "Hey, my leg's asleep. I have no."
I'm going to
You don't
check-
even get pins and needles. It's
Yeah.
So his
just-
father
no,
Pat
no.
knocks his
Okay.
peg leg
I'm
says, "Welcome to the club."
I'm going to check that out and also check my own legs.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lonnie will probably talk out loud and be
Are
like,
they wet?
No.
Still.
almost kind of as if that little bit like that ether, like that
Yeah.
stuff that came out, kind of stuff.
And
So,
Llewellyn also notices he can't feel his nose.
What?
Well,
That's
that's
where
where
the
it went
lights
through
went
his
through, isn't it?
face. So it sounds like the liquid
There.
water, whatever down there, is going to deaden our senses in whatever way.
And at this
Yeah.
stage, you also can't smell anything.
Well, yes, if I can't sense my nose, then I can't sense
Which
what's
we're in a
inside.
bathhouse that has lots of like herbs and all that kind of stuff, so it's
Yes.
weird that you wouldn't smell it. So
Well,
When
I can't. I can't
Father
feel.
Pat, can you feel
No.
your left leg?
I can't feel me
No.
doing this. I can't feel me doing this.
Is this where I asked if he has
So,
phantom
yes.
pains? Like,
Ah.
are the phantom pains gone? Have we actually solved that for him?
Okay, direct contact with what's down there is removing sensation. Obviously, your leg's the same.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt a restoration on my nose. Probably not going to work.
Give me a medicine check.
Do it. Yeah.
I got visions of an elephant striking, walking into an elephant striking if he gets it wrong.
Pardon?
Well, with restoration, if you get it wrong, God only knows what will happen to your nose.
It'll fall off.
No, you'll get an ugly witch nose, which is such a shame for a pretty boy like Llewellyn.
We just call you Cyrano de Bergerac.
I'm sorry, I'm saying the worst curse out loud for Llewellyn right now. It's so rude.
So I'll turn into a gnome.
A nose
well,
nose.
A very handsome gnome.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you have read about a condition where the body's being deprived of all nutrients, and it has absolutely no sensation for maybe up to a month.
Which is not good, because that involves body parts falling off.
Well, if it doesn't,
No, it's worse.
if it recovers, it will recover in a month, or it will fall off.
Right.
So if you get the
do,
whole
that,
body done.
do I know the treatment involved?
Usually, it is the way to restore it fully is heal.
Which I don't have.
Otherwise, time.
So is this where Father Pat should begin to spear a pig leg out of his pack and say, Marty, would you like to borrow this?
And it's like, do you have any spare?
Give it a month first.
heal is a level 6 spell.
Yes. Which I have
Take her.
none as rituals yet. I will do.
Seiko, when she realised she couldn't smell and couldn't taste, she would have checked on her other senses. So, like how's her seeing, how's her hearing, How's her touch?
Everything seems to work except for if you're touching your eyes, you can't feel your eyes.
I want to see you
presuming
touch
it's
your
only-
eyes.
That's just called putting contacts on.
Normally you can feel pressure or stuff
Yeah.
around there or blinking, you
Yeah.
can feel it.
Yeah, I'm talking about, let's not just touch the cornea.
So my ring of free action.
Mm-hmm.
So in addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralysed or restrained.
Yeah,
You're not
So this isn't-
paralysed or
this isn't
restrained, you just
paralysed.
can't feel.
there's lack of sensation, it's different.
Okay.
For instance, both my hands are numb right now, but I do stuff with them because I've spent 4 years learning how to do things despite having numb hands.
Yeah,
I can write with a pencil,
Mm.
I can grip my cane, but everything's trained. I can't actually feel my cane, and I can't feel my pencil.
You just
And
know it's there.
from Llewell's perspective, it's also a form of necrosis.
yeah.
Basically, tissue
That's why I
death,
was
but
talking-
you've pretty much undone the tissue death, but it doesn't undo the effects of it straight away.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it's things fall off. Right? It's not gangrene. It's what gangrene does to you.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
have a Michael Jackson nose?
So you do believe
I
your
fucking hope not.
you do believe your restoration has undone the actual necrosis. It just
Yeah.
takes a while to recover.
It just
Okay.
means anyone with that effect, including Lani, I'm going to have to do restoration on them as well, which I
Yeah.
will do. Fortunately, I've got enough spell points at the moment to cast that enough times.
So you will have to do it each time they interact with it.
I was gonna say, Lonnie
Yes, I will make that point.
is
that
very close to just
if you interact,
jumping all the way in. So.
yeah, if you interact with that room, I need to cast restoration on you again. Otherwise, your
So,
body part will die and fall off.
may I suggest we retire back somewhere so we can
Else.
think and come up with
Yes.
ways of dealing with this before we go back down? Or
Well, I
Yeah.
kind of almost think
Well, we need to do something with it. But we need to have
we know
protection.
that we need to go down there because people go down
Yeah.
there.
What we need is
if it
death.
was just me being affected, I wouldn't mind us pushing on. But considering people are getting necrosis in their legs and noses and stuff,
And what was Ariadne going to say?
So a couple of things. We did go back up the stairs. So I presume we're currently now in, unfortunately I can't remember his name, but the masseuse's room.
And the area outside it,
Yeah.
because the
So-
room can't fit everyone.
I would say that we could possibly ask the masseuse if there's a slightly larger room that will fit us all in that we can congregate in for a little bit of privacy if we want. Outside of that, I got a 24 on my dex saving throw for contact other planes.
Okay.
From what I remember, the bathhouse itself is that little room, another little room at the other end, and then the greater communal area.
yeah,
That's kind of
I
it.
don't
Yeah.
trust this area.
Well, I wouldn't. It's we know it's definitely controlled by the cult, or at least a sector of the cult. Or
We
whatever.
do.
Yeah. And to do things with heal, I would need to find
I'm also
a
going to give you a
variant of the
religion
spell.
roll.
At the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would need to get a variant of it as a ritual. Alternatively, if we could get a scroll of it or scrolls of it,
Natural 20.
then
Yes.
Dracnomir could use
Which
it
is useful.
with a skill check.
So it would be a 23 because it's just plus intelligence. And although I keep asking you to get a crown like Zal's crown, I still haven't come across one. So I'm just a 3.
So as everyone is talking, you find everything seems to fade to dark. And you find yourself looking up at a black flame.
All of us.
Mm.
Oh.
I just realized, because last session, Lonnie got a prophecy.
Oh, well, you know.
Uh-oh.
And I'm just realizing
You're
now
talking to
it's
the
a
person
pun.
who has no memory of last
So,
session
of course,
outside of,
of
going
course it's a pun.
sparkly.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's how prophecies go. Prophecies typically are puns. So,
Okay.
thank you.
So what's this one then?
Well, do you remember the prophecy?
I remember that going down that corridor leads to great loss. That's what it said.
There you tell us.
That's very... I told them before.
Yes.
I just knew that we needed to go that way.
No, there was
couldn't
two things, and one was the great loss was the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
I essentially hinted at that. I didn't say it greatly that we had to go that way, but it's
No,
that
I'm talking as player.
yeah, because it was partially Seika doing a card draw and then Lonnie getting a prophecy, which she doesn't get prophecies often. She knew that one door led to blah and the other door led to this, so this door led to a great loss. And now I'm I kind of knew that this was probably going to be akin to what I could expect, but it's very funny now. So, anyway.
I do know that the situation requires arcane magic.
Yep.
Okay, so you are before a great flame, all of you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see Cow Creek's lit up in front of you.
Lit up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty good.
Like there's a spotlight on her. Looking like a size of a cat to a person.
And she's got a hat on and she's about to do a cane.
To
I
be
hope not.
absolutely fair, this is not her first time being in this position.
Right.
Calcrix is
This
phase. She's very aware she could die. There's an agreement with Eat that if she goes evil, Eat will eat her. That's how she wants to go.
Seeker is, this is a nicer place than the last time some weather appeared out of nowhere.
That's worrying.
But
Fair.
if I'm all lit up, Calcrix will probably think, finally, I'm in the spotlight, as I duly deserve.
In your own mind.
And she sparkles.
And
Well, we have telepathic bond up.
I get to actually appreciate my sparkles, which is, something I've wanted to do for a very long time.
It's like a disco sparkle.
I
could do a light show
presume
for her
that the
anytime.
black flame is some sort of godly being.
Yes.
You believe
I will
so.
address them with respect and ask, to whom have I been drawn into the presence of?
And
say
you
what?
get a response of irrelevant.
Oh.
I don't even know God called
She's not going to say
I
this
wouldn't go
out
there.
loud.
And
but
you
she's,
realise you now have 4 questions
Yep,
left.
she's registering. Okay,
Oh.
4 questions. Right. Is there a way to achieve my goal of venturing down into hell, I believe it is, to rescue the city without being necrophilicized in all the various different ways that we have so far experienced? End of question. Are there protections that I can
Your
put in
response
place?
is maybe. It was a long leading question.
It was. And she knows she was pushing her luck with that, but she was down to 4 questions, so she decided to combine 2.
Down to 3.
Yes.
Damn, that's going to cost a lot.
So, I guess question number 3. She was initially hoping to speak to Nix. So, all of her questions were pointed that way. And she's now thinking, you made this mistake before where you've ended up in front of a different god, you should have known better. You really should have thought this through to be a bit more genericized to whatever entropic god decided to answer this. Mental note, send a Mystara version of an email to Mistress Nix telling her that you're displeased that Mistress Nix didn't intercede here. Because you could really do with her help right now. Does anyone have any suggestions for questions they would think might
Be helpful.
be helpful?
Okay, I'm going to say Lonnie can make a religion roll at this point.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of the...
As can Martin's character.
Rack.
21.
22.
Okay, both of you recognize the symbology of a black flame as being a halfling god.
Ooh.
So that would be Orcus?
No,
No.
he's not a halfling god.
Oh, halfling god. Sorry, I thought you said the goat figure.
No.
Can I remind Lowell of something you might have talked to Dimitri about?
Go for it.
So when we were talking about the Ashen King, the way we got the Ashen King's forces away from us and the undead army of Gargle was the halflings brought their black flame to Riverfork Keep and activated it, and all undead were pushed away.
I'm hoping someone tells
Okay.
me that this might be a halfling god.
I was gonna say, with that,
I-
would it be something that Well would have shared that in a campfire story of some
Well,
kind?
I will mention it now, quietly.
We have telepathic bond up.
Well,
We
yeah,
do.
true. We've got that, so it can be whatever. So,
Well, assuming it's working in this environment.
It is.
Yeah.
okay. So the relevance of the halfling god has that black flame, and also using black flame to force back undead. How to invoke it? I
So
don't know.
Lonnie would be thinking in the telepathic bond of, this seems like a halfling god useful against undead. This could be one to ask, perhaps maybe, is there a safe oh no, it has to be a one answer question, isn't it? It's a yes or no.
Yeah.
If the god decides to bless me, they may give me a fully worded answer.
Mm-hmm.
But that will be entirely dependent on the circumstances. I will
And at the
run...
moment, there's not a lot of connection of Calcrix and the halflings.
No.
Well,
Okay.
Calcrix is actually about to say, I am and have been a friend of halflings.
Really?
I have Yodri as a friend in the halfling party. I've actually saved a bunch of halflings several times in my missions. I've made friends with all the halflings I ever come across at markets, and that's a lot of them. I always give them trade. I've saved a bunch of halflings from a bunch of giants.
I was more referring to the halfling
Yep.
gods.
So what Calcrix is saying, I am a friend of the halflings.
Yeah.
That being the case, as a god of the halflings, I would seek your blessing of our...
Remember, on that idea, saying that Celtic has saved every halfling she ever met, or been friendly with every halfling she ever met, technically that applies to everybody virtually. Celtic
Well-
tries to make friends with everybody.
Well, yeah,
That-
but that
that-
doesn't matter here because
that-
this is about the halfling gods.
That's
Yeah.
It's relevant.
that doesn't and I would like to say Calcrix doesn't make friends with everyone. She annihilates anyone who serves Exandiotl, and blows them into little smithereens with her lightning bolt or other things.
Yes.
Or demonic entities.
She didn't make friends with she didn't make friends with the there's a lot of people she hasn't made friends with.
I will make it a persuasion.
Okay. Well, thank you for making a persuasion roll. So I'm going to use my fortunate to try again. Oh, that's better.
Remember, you've got at least one inspiration point too.
So that makes it. Oh. Persuasion. There we go. It is. 536 plus 39.
Okay. So you make yourself extremely persuasive.
Okay, yeah.
So some
It's
possible
the one thing
questions.
Jazzwings does.
And what was that? Rhiannon, go ahead.
Some possible questions we could ask is: do we know of a way to combat the effect of the Dead 3? Are we on the right path, the best path?
Yeah, this is the struggle for me always is like how to think of the question in a yes or no format.
Well, this is what I'm saying, not what is the way to combat the Dead 3.
It's more
do
just,
we
do we
know
know?
of a way to combat the... Do we already know of a way to combat the Dead 3? Do we have the experience and knowledge to do that?
Yeah. I think that could be a good yes/no question.
So Calcrix has put forward a plea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And while you're suggesting solutions to her, she has a small little amulet appear in her hands, which seems to be a black flame on a white background.
Ooh.
Thank you. Carafix will give a deep bow and say, I am graced.
And you get the information knowing that you can activate it once. For a short time, it will burn.
So, I've had these items before. I know to try and pick my moments. Thank you for gracing us with this blessing.
I will give you an Arcana check. See what you remember of the Black Flame.
Quite a lot from looks of this. Arcana is it?
And as an aside, as an aside on that,
So that is
I had a look at the updated version of the Celestiologist list. Heal is on that list as a ritual. So
Right.
I can get it. I just
Once
got-
you can cast 6 level spells.
I can because I've got the invocation that allows me to cast a 6th level spell.
Then you can do it.
So I've got access to it. Yes.
29.
29. Okay.
Yes,
You do remember from speaking with the
Yeah.
halflings.
I've,
Oh, wait.
No, it's all right.
You do remember that from speaking to the halflings that the Black Flame, when put against things that are damaged, will reverse the damage.
Okay, but it can only be
It
used
can-
once.
It can basically remove a wound. It can restore something that was burned. As long as you've got the pieces, it will reverse the state it was, removing the entropy from the item. It literally undoes the entropy of time.
Yeah.
So, do
No,
I
it's
know
not
how
interesting.
to best apply this then? Because if it can only be used once, I'm not going to be using it on every party member.
No, while the flame is burning, it will work.
Okay, so if we're all present during the flames thing, it'll undo all of the harm to us if that's what we require.
So the danger is the entropic gods would want it.
Yes.
They can go to hell.
And if they get access to it, they may be able to snuff out all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And if all of them are snuffed out, they can never be relit.
Yeah.
Snuff out all of whom?
The Black
Black
Flames.
Flames.
The Black Flames.
They are all connected.
So it's one that you don't want to use it in
So-
an entropic zone,
No.
but it can be used once leaving it.
Yeah.
So
But
I
you also
can.
don't want, you don't want to take it to hell either.
No.
So wait a minute. I can't keep this on my person.
But it.
Oh, you can keep it on your person, but if it's taken by a trumpet god,
Would this be?
Would
when-
I know if my secret chest would keep it safe?
potentially yes.
Doesn't she have a bag of holding?
She does as well,
Can it go in there safely?
potentially.
So my secret
If you want it
chest
safely, put it in your
will
mind.
be the equivalent of bag of holding, but better.
Mhm.
It'll be a bag of holding that no one can find easily, because it's a secret chest.
Okay.
But are you still taking the access to that secret chest into hell with you?
The secret chest goes with me everywhere, for the secret chest is a part of me.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's bound to the caster.
That's good.
Which means if someone else casts secret chest on it, they don't actually get access to her chest.
No, they get access to their chest.
Only if they built one.
Yes.
So
Otherwise the
this
spell
this
just
is
does one
like,
thing.
if you lift up
Yeah.
a scale inside of Calcreeks,
Yeah.
you would get access to it, but you literally have to physically tear her apart
Yeah.
to get
To get to
into
it.
the secret
Yeah.
chest.
Alternatively, my rogue's bag, because what's inside it can't be detected from outside.
And then you find yourself back in the bathhouse.
Okay?
Oh, so I don't get to ask the one other question I wanted to ask, which was how best do
The spell has a time component too.
I would think
Yes.
also with your plea, it would
Yeah.
use up the rest of your questions.
Yeah, it might use up the rest of my questions, but I wanted to do. Calcreeks would be going. Is there a best way to protect this flame? Well, it's on me. Was basically all she wanted to ask.
You ask the question as you find yourself back in the bathhouse.
Okay.
Right.
No feeling of a response.
Usually they answer 5 questions or respond,
Yep. Okay.
and
so
you got a couple of questions and a response.
that's fine. She'll take that,
Um,
but she always pushes her luck.
Technically, with Secret Chest, if Calcreeks dies, the spell ends and the chest and all of its contents are lost.
Yes and no. I spent downtime. Martin and I have agreement of what will happen with my chest. It will actually go back to Mount Dread and Thala.
Okay. I was just looking at the spell.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a rare variant.
There's Martin gives you options for rare variants, and you have to spend a crap load of downtime if you do want a variant, and then you also have to give him backstories that would support your variant.
Yeah.
Which is why, as players, you guys are allowed to know, but Calcreeks has a girlfriend. Her name is Thala, and she's back on Mount Dread. And Calcreeks has been with Thala for quite some time. And because of her connection to Thala is the reason why they were able to put together a spell that if she ever dies, the contents of her secret chest will appear, and that's how Thala will know that Calcreeks has died. But also the black pearl given to her by the dragon pearl is safely secured somewhere not evil. Because that's the biggest item she's got in her secret chest.
The reason I said that is if it's in the secret chest, I don't know if it's stored in the ethereal plane, but I don't think if it's in the secret chest, it's not too much of a risk for it to go, because it would be. I mean, we know we're dealing with gods, but it's not like they can just rip into Calcreeks and pull the chest out.
I have a slight idea, maybe, that if they do try to rip into Calcreeks and pull it out, that her brothers and sister might have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying that putting it in the secret chest is probably one of the safest ways to deal with it.
So,
And it seems like it would be a waste to use it now. Using it after we've managed to get through all the necrotic stuff makes sense.
Yes. So, if we are going away from here to do preparations, or just doing our preparations and then going in, either way, Calcreeks will cast Private Sanctum, and then she will put the amulet away.
You'd have to cast the secret chest, not private sanctum to put in there.
She does private sanctum and then secret chest because private
Yeah,
sanctum
private
ensures
sanctum
nobody
is just
knows.
Okay.
an area.
Sorry,
Covering
my
top
brain was
stuff.
thinking the Magnificent Mansion for some reason.
You said
Different.
that if I want to make sure nobody knows that I'm putting something in or out of my secret chest, I need to do private sanctum first,
Yeah.
which
just
is
to be
why I
safe.
got private sanctum. Because I'm like, why have I got this? If you told me I don't really need it anyway. You're like, anytime I use it, the chest, I need it.
Okay, so you've had about 40 minutes.
Are we going back in there?
I think it's probably best to just go straight ahead because literally we just got to the corridor, did not do anything
Cool.
else. We can tell that water, bad. Wall, don't know where it is. We can just keep going.
We've
That's
got
the best we got.
telepathic mind, and the other one I could do is death ward on squishy person.
I was thinking about Death Ward because, well, you can only do it on one person, can't you?
I can, but
Right.
that's why I always pick the squishiest.
Oh yeah. It's just, I was going to ask, do we let this stuff happen and then cure it afterwards,
Yes.
or do we Death Ward and upcast it to cast on multiple people? But that may not be possible. I can't remember what level it is.
Death ward will cover us if we end up going into battle and squishy person gets thumped real bad.
Yeah.
And that will mean they'll survive until we come out of it and we can use the black flame.
Yeah.
Since we had 40 minutes, can I have thought through, because like I am the dark aspected person here,
Yeah.
and I do have the dark secret craft and stuff like that. Can I have spent the time minus the black flame stuff to be considering what I know of necrotic effects and stuff like this, and if there's anything I can think of that would help us, or if I can predict what's going to happen, or...
Basically, time away.
But
In terms of preparation, I think she means.
In preparation,
yeah,
immunity to necrosis.
Yeah.
do I
Or
think it would be
necrotic.
better to go away and try and find more information, or just bulldoze through it, knowing we now have the black flame amulet that might help us at the end?
Well, that's depending on how quickly you want to do something, with the fact that you've already entered and most likely have had your presence identified.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
no,
means
I think
which
bulldoze
means
is the way to go. I'm
you-
just...
If
She
you,
would have spent 40 minutes thinking about it.
I would.
go ahead.
No, I'm waiting for you to finish.
I forget what I was about to say.
I'm happy to give you a moment to remember.
Sorry,
Think
I
about
try not to
timing.
talk over people, and it's hard sometimes.
I'm the same. I wasn't wearing my glasses. I didn't see you open your mouth. It was only when you put your hand down that I realised you had started talking.
You guys will have to choose what you're doing.
Yep. Because I would
Time
say
taken.
it is a thing of like, we don't necessarily have an element of surprise or anything like that. Whatever is down there knows that we are interested coming on our way type of deal.
Yeah.
I think they probably knew before I cast the spell, but yeah.
Yeah. So it's a thing. So
oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
I had a question. Rhiannon suggested dark secret craft, which I also have too. What does that mean?
That means you can manipulate and have access to necrotic stuff.
Because it does say here I've got a reduction in necrotic damage and things like that, but it says you add your entropy tier to dark secret craft checks, and I'm like, what's a dark secret craft check?
It's a check to activate the powers of the dark secret craft.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do
In
I
the same
figure out
way
where
that
my
Dracula
dark
tried to
secret
activate his eye.
Probably better to do outside of game instead of in
Okay.
game, because if we go into that now, we will finish with that discussion.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Well,
would
I
be
don't
the
want
last
to do
thing
that.
do.
Yeah.
But I will do death ward on who's squishiest now.
It basically
Morale,
says
wasn't it?
Yeah. Carry on, Mr. Martin.
that's okay.
It basically saves.
It will say someone from reaching 0
Yep.
and going into unconscious,
Yeah.
or someone from a death effect that will kill them instantly.
Yes.
That's the only thing it does. So it's also good on a non-squishy, because if they're taking the damage,
Yeah.
they're not going to go down with the first 0.
Anyone who wants Death Ward, put their hand up.
It's useful for whoever's directly out front, which is generally going to be Father Pat.
Including if,
Or
say,
the healer.
a barbarian who berserks and gets extra hit points for berserking finishes their berserk.
And the hit point.
That
is
fall
something.
off.
Because I've got Relentless Rage, which if you drop to 0 hit points while you're raging and don't die
I'm
outright.
talking about when you finish raging. Does
Yeah.
your hit points drop?
The temporary hit points.
No,
go
you
away.
can make a DC 10 Constitution check
But that's only
each
while you're
time you
raging.
use this feature.
The thing you're talking about there, Martin, is while you're raging. When you stop raging, does your hit points drop?
Do you get temporary hit points from the rage? Because that's the thing. If you do get temporary hit points from the rage, the moment the rage or when the rage stops, those temporary hit points go away.
Mm-hmm.
And if they do that and you go below 0, you die.
And aren't you supposed to use those temporary hit points up first, and then you start?
If you gain extra temporary hit points over your permanent hit points,
Yeah.
or after you've gone
Yeah.
go below 0, when those temporary hit points go away, you're now at -5.
I thought, I thought
No,
the way it worked
they
was you
keep
use,
your no, you do use them, but you keep getting new ones.
oh,
If you're
giving
doing
you ones,
barbarian
right?
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you
So
don't.
if you
don't start with a bunch.
succeed, you drop to 1 hit point instead.
But that's
If
not.
you, that's on that rage.
There-
When your rage goes away, do you lose your temporary hit points? Or what happens?
No, if you
Are you
succeed,
asking
you drop to
Martin
1 hit point
specifically because
instead.
you think he would benefit from Death Ward?
That's what I was trying to
The-
figure out.
Okay, I'm casting Death
The
Ward
rage-
on.
While you're
The rage hit points are added to a current total and absorb damage before your actual hit points are being
while
reduced.
you're raging,
So they're 10 hit
it
points.
doesn't count after your rage is gone.
If you succeed,
No. While you're raging, if your raging stops, that has no effect.
that's right.
That's
When
okay.
your
The
raging stops,
base rage
that doesn't
and
matter.
level up does not give him hit points.
Okay,
No.
so no temporary hit points, so that's not a consideration.
Yeah.
Cool. That's the important bit.
So,
Did you get temporary hit points?
No.
No.
That's incorrect.
sorry.
Do you
looking
get
at-
temporary hit points from getting rage?
I do get temporary hit points. 1.
1 temporary hit point.
That's right.
Not from that though, that's not what we're talking about. No, that's while you're raging. When you're not raging, that has no effect.
I've got 5 rages. And,
So if
and
no,
it resets.
when the fight stops, your rage stops.
Yes, that's
At
great.
that
Yeah.
point, or any temporary hit points you have go away. That's what we're talking about. If you don't get temporary hit points, it's not a consideration.
No.
It's not needed on the barbarian.
Temporary
It's not
hit
needed on the barbarian
Yeah.
It's not needed on the barbarian.
because he can. Every time he gets hit points every round. That's temporary, but that gets taken away first, so he can never go to
Yes.
0 and still have the.
If
temporary
he
hit
goes
points.
to 0,
No. Just bear with me and let it go.
That's right. The important part is Death Ward is not required on the barbarian.
However, Father Pat would like it.
Father Pat would be a good target.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if Martin doesn't need it, then Grant is usually, I believe, the one that I do it on. So consider yourself death warded for
Yeah.
the next 8 hours.
Okay. Well, okay. But before you do that, sorry to interrupt, I won't be here for the next session.
Mm-hmm. Your character can be wandering around.
My character, I'm happy for somebody to run my character in my
Yeah.
absence.
Yeah.
Just pointing out that if you don't want to run my character in my absence,
Yeah.
it's a waste of spell. That's all I'm pointing
Okay.
out.
Well, is it best to choose someone else in that case?
No, I think
I'm said I'm happy to have Father Pat
Yeah.
wandering around.
I
because
would
of-
put it on a healer.
Yeah.
I'm happy for somebody to run Father Pat. Really, I am.
If
I
Martin's
think you need
happy
him
for
if-
someone to be running Father Pat, it would be useful to have him running because he gives us bonuses and things like
He
that.
does.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna make executive statement. That's it. We're going. We're moving on. Done. Go.
Exactly.
Okay.
But can you put in your notes, Kesley, that Father Pat is running around with us next session and he has Death Ward?
Yep.
Just because I'll go, what happened to Death Ward?
Yeah.
Rhiannon,
It's in my notes. Hi.
can you share Father Pat character with whoever needs it for next session, please?
Yeah.
Because we need to know what his abilities that he can give other people are.
Yeah. No. I will have that ready to go.
Thank you.
That's who's going to run him.
I was gonna say, like, if you want, we'll just make the note that you'll have his character sheet up and we'll have you ghost run him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
While I'm chasing reindeers. Literally.
Or being chased by them.
Hopefully not.
They are big.
I'm
Yeah, I
going,
know.
to ask you.
And they can
about
fly.
this.
Sorry?
I'm going to ask you about this after we're done.
Alright, so we're going back in.
Okay. So
Yep. Sounds good to me.
are you using a light source?
Do we have anyone who can't see in the dark?
Technically, no.
Cool. Given what this place is, I would avoid using a light source unless we really need it. This is a place of darkness.
Though it did give you different things.
It gave different vision. It would be helpful
True.
to have.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and do your light
I will.
to give the different perspective.
Yeah. I'll put a light point on the front of my shield.
Assuming Dracula's leading, he won't have light.
Would you want Dracula to have that light so it helps with his scouting?
He said he didn't want the light.
Oh, he
Yeah.
said that's right. Okay, yeah.
As I said, like, assuming he's in front, he won't have light. I don't know, light can be further back, but
Yeah.
Seika would be fairly, like, scouting ahead as well, and she doesn't need light.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're probably going to be doing better in the dark than any of the rest of us.
So as you're walking through the room and into the corridor beyond, because you've already checked this room a few times,
Yep.
the passageway bends a few times before coming up out of the liquid.
Mm-hmm.
And you also notice you don't leave tracks from the liquid.
Yeah. It is. I don't think this stuff is fully real, at least from our point of view. At least not yet.
Well, it would probably be more of an entropic essence.
Yeah. It's not going to act like water.
And you come across a room with 3 doors.
Mm-hmm.
any markings on them?
Okay, so one of the doors has what appears to be a demon with a flail with shackles on the end of it. And looks angry.
And the other 2 doors?
Another of the doors seems to have a person with a rod with a ram skull on top of it, holding it up.
Hey, yeah, that's
So I'll be
the
picking
orcas.
one is the big O representative, one will be
And the last one seems to be a what you'd pick to be a wolf howling until you realise it's the wrong dimensions for a wolf.
Yeah.
Too big.
I know it's not proportional to what a wolf would be in the
So,
head and the
that one's Luke.
neck and body.
Right.
It would sort of be if you had the Arnold Schwarzenegger of wolves.
So it's a dire wolf.
Doesn't look like a dire wolf, just overly muscly.
Yeah.
Excess muscle doesn't have excess size.
Yeah,
So
that's
Bolt.
Luke.
I would like to point out that Baal is the one who has a demon background.
Yeah.
Bane was goat, and the wolf one's likely to be
Luke.
Luke.
Well, not Luke. We're not calling it. It's Merkel.
Yeah.
Merkel, sorry.
But yes, Misty 1, 2, and 3.
So, the wolf drawing is what people who describe themselves as furries draw their persona as.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Including being pink.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are many people who go, I want some of that.
Yeah.
Not realizing what they've just signed up for.
Exactly. That's how he got all his followers.
That's how they. Yes. That's where we got all the priests.
Okay, so we've got
Oh no.
one door represents
That's the
each of the
priest
gods.
They're gonna go rar.
Well, it's confusing because Baal is the only one that's demonic, is a demon lord,
Yeah.
Right.
but Baal also has ram skull things, and angry makes me think Thane. But logically, I think Baal is door 1, Thane is door 2, Merkel is door 3.
Yeah.
Well,
There is some cross symbols there, but
it also comes down to, do we have reason to be picking one door over another?
That's our
Okay, I'm
issue.
going to make an investigation
Irrespective of
roll
which
just to
god
make
they
to
are,
confirm
or,
Rhiannon's.
Are we particularly aiming for a particular god?
And what was,
Merkel I think is the worst to deal with.
Father Pat asking?
To make an investigation roll to confirm Rhiannon's assumption as to which door belongs to which god is correct.
Give me an investigation.
19 and 3 is 22 and 12 is
Trying to use her
30.
intuition
34.
to make a judgment for herself. Which door should we
Insight.
Inside?
34.
34. Looking at it, you do believe that the demonic visage with the shackles does remind you of Alphax, who does like a whip, but he normally has a great sword as well. So it's not fully depicting Alphax unless it is an aspect he rarely uses around what you've read about. The door with the human holding up a rod with a ram's horn on it reminds you of basically the Rod of Orcus. So Orcus has also been known to be portrayed as a beautiful humanoid.
Right.
Extremely charismatic and beautiful. Before his outside was made to look like his inside.
So, yes. Sluttish.
By one of the goddesses of love.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the last one does remind you of Loop, because Loop does use the Howling Wolf as his symbol.
Yeah.
Okay. So through the bond, those who've got a better understanding of religion and history,
Yes.
which door would be the better, recognising that none of them are ideal?
Here's the
Yeah.
thing,
And
we
what did
don't
you get, Ariadne?
I would like points for restraint. Calcrix announces, I know which door we should go through.
Which?
Natural 20.
Yes. But for you, do you prefer to deal with followers of Loop, followers of Alphax, or followers of Orcus?
We've got destructive dead, intelligent dead, or hard to
In terms of
corrupted dead.
Calcrix as a character, she's dealt with all of them, but she's probably most familiar with dealing with Exantiotl / Alphax like enemies. So.
Well, you've had more dealings with August than everyone else lately, but you've also dealt with Anzantiotl recently.
That's right.
Fairly heavily. Not as much with Alphax, because Alphax
No.
is not crafty, he is not particularly
He's a dumb
smart.
version of Exantiotl.
He's basically the Hulk as an entropic god.
So okay, so we have the intelligent undead, the
Destructive undead.
Destructive
which is
undead.
basically
Yeah,
cannon
the undead
fodder.
that just wants to
That's
destroy
bucket
you.
loads of zombies, I'm guessing.
Really
Less bucket load of zombies, more something really big that will just cause devastation.
Right, terrorist.
He's the sort of person that if he's going to do something, he's just going to throw so much power at the problem.
Oh, so
that
it's
it goes away.
okay. It's
Yeah.
destruction rather than hordes.
Yeah.
So we've got
Orcus is more hordes led by intelligent undead.
Okay, so hordes that were intelligent undead.
So,
Sheer destruction. And what was the other one?
The last one was
Up
lycanthropes.
Lycanthropes.
Okay.
But
My weapon is much better against undead. So I'm thinking it's the intelligent undead, although fighting a bunch of vampires is
so
not.
smart ones or tough ones? Pick.
The other thing is that Alphax, if he comes behind you, will not negotiate, will not warn you, will just attack with whatever it's got at its most power.
Yeah.
He is the one god you never turn your back to.
Yeah.
Right.
So probably taking that one straight on would be the best.
Every other
First
god
go-to.
will basically try to test you. Alphax has no test, it's
Caltrix.
just attack.
Just destroy.
His
Yeah,
test is
And-
overwhelming.
So
No
the,
parley, no surrender.
And they know we're on our way.
Yeah.
There's no
the
surprise.
Calcrix, which one would Calcrix, going back to her insight check, which one is she most likely to want to take
Calcrix
out?
Alphax as well.
Calcrix has fought Alpha X before,
Yeah.
and she's technically won,
Yeah.
but
she's-
she counts it as a loss.
She also said through our mental link, anyone else who's got history or other knowledge that is useful for this, help with this decision, which is what I'm in the middle of doing.
Her inclination would probably be Alpha X, and
Yeah.
yes, the warning would be you don't,
Yeah.
you can't afford to drop your guard.
In comparison, Orcus will tempt you. He wants to corrupt you. He
Yes.
wants you to become an undead.
Well,
Yeah.
Orcus is very, very easy to fall to because he's very, very good
He's
at
manipulative.
figuring out what he needs to do to manipulate you.
And Luke just wants to make you want to.
He's a charismatic trickster.
Yes. So I will use religion, for which I get an expertise dice, because I've got a specialisation in this stuff. 26.
Okay, you would probably also understand the same thing as well.
Yeah.
Most of Bane's people have no concept of anything other than
Just
destroying.
hit.
Yeah.
Any undead he has just wants to destroy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rules feature heavily in his followers.
To reassure everyone and players that weren't here, basically there is no indication in the quest itself. It's just we knew that as Akesoli came down into hell, the rumor was that the cult of the Dead Three and these three gods were the ones that did it, and they are now present here in Darrakin. We think likely doing the same thing. So it's pretty much take care of all three in whatever way possible. So it's literally just choice.
Yeah.
I think it's more take a path and hope we get to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know there's a timer.
I would
Exactly.
like to just point out all paths will probably lead to hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
just
Yeah,
be
exactly.
slightly different.
So it's the
Which
one we
one's
get-
going to be the
It's the
easier
one we
one?
can go through faster.
It's perhaps a highway.
And that would be the one we can make
Oh,
deals
yeah.
with. Hold on. And that'll be the ones we can make deals with some of the people on that path. So the intelligent undead, I think, would be the way to go.
I would disagree.
We've got to go in there making.
Player wise here.
Calcrix would advise against deals.
Hmm.
No
Yeah,
deals.
player wise here. Dealing with the Big O is. Put it this way. Hildred walked into Rapanathak having minimal to no trauma.
So,
Hildred has walked out of Rapanathak a couple of times with massive trauma.
we'll put it
The
this
other
way.
with Orcus
If
only.
Lewell thinks
Yeah.
that at all, Calcrix will mentally slap him.
Well, it was my thought.
Yes. You're
Look,
entitled.
But Calcrix is like, no deals, no one, no deals with anyone.
Whereas Father Pat's approach would
Okay,
be
you've got
far
more
easier.
experience with Orcus than I do. That's fine. I've got
Father,
no problem with that.
Father Pat's approach would be simply that whilst Bane, if I got it right, which is the destruction one, is Arphax, is that correct?
Yes.
It's the more direct one, and therefore the one he'd more prefer to deal with is a more direct solution. You know, hit it until it stops moving, then hit it again once more for good luck.
That
and,
probably
There's no-
suits Lani too.
There's no mind bending.
and you're also unlikely to learn anything from it.
This is
That's true.
This is probably where Lonnie would kind of give that indication of like, kind of like the mental stretch out before a fight kind of deal. Of just like, you know what? Looks like they're gonna be an unrelenting force. I'm an unrelenting force myself. I think.
Let's go and unrelent at them.
Yeah, this is probably where Lonnie would probably just be kind of giving that slight grin towards everyone and just be like, what do we think? This one? Yeah, this is a big challenge. We like this. This is fun.
Seika, knowing me going, the big O is a bad idea, realizing that with the intelligent undead, we're likely to get, it's possible for us to get some information, she'd be more inclined with Baal. But she's not going to fight if we decide to go for Bane. Her big thing is, Merkel is bad. The lack of, like, we don't know what will work against Merkel's shapeshifters. We don't, like, they're too unknown.
To be fair to the whole group, not one of us has suggested Merkel at all. We've not even considered it. We're all going Alphax or
The way
the
I
other
kind of
guy.
think of it, I would think.
Technically, Drakdima was feeling the most affinity towards Merkel's potential forces.
Of course.
He also didn't mention that because of the fact that he was also the greatest unknown as to what to expect.
And you know from your experience with the Atruaghin that possibly might be the hardest one to overcome.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And I think that's something as well as like from what Lonnie would think is that Merkel would likely want to capture and use us as corrupted were-beings for himself. Because we are powerful in our own rights, and so he would use our power to corrupt in to his own power. So
Already
I
has
mean-
a connection to the party through Drakdima.
technically,
Technically, yes.
Bane, Baal is a corruptor. That's what
I mean
he
they all
does.
are, but yeah.
But I don't. Yeah, I think it's between Bane and Baal. Seika's probably going, some information would be nice, but at the same time, we're on a time limit. Straightforward and kill everything is not necessarily a bad thing.
So,
You're planning on stopping and talking to any of them. We just said there were going to be no deals.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
No, you can get information without making deals.
that's that's true. But Martin, I presume
I need to stop and talk.
Calvix leaning towards Alphax is a part of her Nat 20 insight.
Yep.
Door number 1.
Okay. You find yourself heading down another passageway with stairs that again descend into the liquid.
Fun.
And as you do, you walk into a room with 3 columns, as well as a large statue of Orcus above a altar with some dead bodies strapped to it. Still leaking.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course.
We believe they were killed about maybe half an hour ago.
Yeah.
We didn't actually see the one who was originally in the massage room, did we?
No.
Well, and how big is this room?
This room is about 20 feet by about 60 feet before it leads into a dais coming out of the water with the statue and the altar.
And no other apparent exits?
There seems to be 2 other exits. Going away from the altar is a partly submerged door and another submerged corridor. So in total, 2 submerged corridors, a raised platform, and a submerged door. You came through one of the submerged passageways.
Okay.
Have the walls remained the same sort of effectively liquid of the floor as we've been travelling?
Only while the room has got liquid in it. When you come out of it, it feels like stone, worked stone.
Yeah.
Presume robe of seeing doesn't reveal anything else. Robe of eyes, sorry.
Reproviers do not reveal anything else in this room, no.
The dead body, does it look like it was stabbed, wounded? Sorry.
Looks like it was bled out.
Bled out, like as if it did it itself?
No, looked like it was ritually done.
Sacrificed.
Cool.
Looks like they started at the moment you entered the area.
Fun.
I have a question, and I did ask it a minute ago, but my mic wasn't working.
Yep.
If we're in the corridor for Bane, we flew up through the door to Bane, why is there an altar to Baal?
I meant Bane, sorry.
That's cool. I just wanted to check.
I was curious about that. I thought.
Sorry, my brain was a bit muddled with the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I just wanted to confirm it wasn't a clue.
It
Yeah.
is Bane, yes.
With that.
So we've got a room 20 by 60 feet. There are two other exits, a submerged corridor and a submerged door. There are 3 columns and an altar to Bane with dead bodies that have been dead for about 30 minutes strapped to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many bodies?
3.
3.
Each of them have a skull carved into their chest.
I'll take the
Do we know the significance of this?
The symbol of Alphax is a skull.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess it might be a religion check or a memory check. Do we know? I presume the sacrifices weren't willingly made. I'm going to investigate the bodies, basically.
Can I just point out that knowing we don't want to get caught from the back by any of Bane's people,
Yeah.
Staker is focusing on watching and listening for anything happening.
Father Pat's doing the front, same looking
Yeah.
at the front.
So is someone
Eyes on
going
all
up
sides.
to the altar to examine the bodies?
Yes, I will.
Reckon we'll investigate.
Gonna say I was gonna investigate the bodies, but
Okay.
other people want to take the lead on that. I'm happy with that.
Culprit could be there too. He's
No reason why 3 of you can't investigate.
Yeah.
So as the 3 of you are looking at the bodies, you do notice that there is a side passage off from the altar that you can't see from below. And stepping out of it is a what looks to be a priest with glowing gauntlets.
Okay.
And you see at the same time rising up out of the water 3 demons.
Cool. Awesome.
As we'll hit 10:30, that will
Yep.
be until next session.
Yes.
Can I try to remember for next session that
Radiant damage.
I wanted to see if I can remember the most effective way of fighting Alphax's bad peoples?
Lots of damage.
I mean, like radiant damage, that kind of thing.
You probably find radiant won't work here anyway.
Well, that's what
Almost
I mean.
definitely not.
I want to
Well, if the platform's out of the water.
remember basically what
But
I've
that
done
was-
that's been effective
That
in
was
the
one of my
past.
reasons going down this pathway rather
Yeah.
than
The environment.
Luke's
itself may
pathway
not.
on the idea that you can be fairly certain that what would normally work against undead, that they should be standard undead in that sense.
Yeah.
Or in this case, demons.
Yeah,
But
but that-
whether you've got access to those powers that will be most effective is a different question.
We know from my card drawing, Arcane's probably okay, is my guess.
Yeah.
I think Divine's probably a little stopped up.
Well, I've
Yeah.
never been very divine.
So all secret crafts are considered divine magic.
Yeah.
I said very divine.
As I said, I just like giving people that distinction.
Yeah. The other
So
one
that's
is
the dark secret crafts.
The other one is-
Divine.
the other one is those particularly with religious knowledge would be able to work out what's the best thing to use against, say, demon, either demon
Does
or
that mean
demon
Father Pat's going to miss out
circumstance,
on the fight?
which is probably going to be my first thought. What do I set my spell to spooch them?
I will let you know next
So
session.
we'll find out.
I'm pretty sure I know Lani's and Rakesh's fighting choices.
Hit it till it's dead. Done.
Yes.
Well, I told you get it till you finish.
Whereas Father Pat's instructions are,
Hit it till
you two hit it till it's dead. And here's how to do it efficiently.
Yeah, you get an extra hit, you get an extra hit,
Hit
you
it.
all get an extra hit.
Exactly.
Father Pat's the character sheet and features and traits and combat maneuvers for Father Pat are currently sitting in my saver folder
Cool.
for next
Okay.
fortnight.
So I will be putting it on end credits
Oops.
and then chatting to you.